drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually.
And I'm watching the rise, and I wouldn't say I'm shocked, cause I'm hardly surprised. This one's for the ride, this one's for who knew I'd make it, just needed some time. This one's for my wife, could've left 1,000 times just to by my side. This one's for the grind, I knew it would happen, just had the strength in my mind.
It's the Travel OG, and welcome to the Black Manosphere Conclave 5.0!
We got started in 2021 in Atlanta, united in the pursuit of excellence in all things. It's been one hell of a ride.
Can I tell you what's on my mind? Cause I've been thinking about it for quite some time. Hey, can you give me a moment to declare my love? Can I tell you what's on my mind?
We're now focusing more on opportunities for men, in particular passport bros. Guys who go abroad, they want to have a different lifestyle, they want to have a different achievement abroad. Oh yeah, there's without a doubt the narrative has changed for us greatly.
I just finished speaking and having a chance to tell individuals about how to live the American dream outside of America. And I was here to help so many men when it comes to understanding what they need to do in order to relocate.
With the political climate, things that are happening worldwide, guess what? Nobody's coming to save us. So it is indicative that we all bound together, tighten up like a fist, and strike a mighty blow against everything that's fighting to stop us, man.
It's nothing but good, positive people, good, positive energy with one goal in mind, and that is to make money, get the hell out the Matrix, and enjoy your life. You dig? So shout out to all of y'all. Theme music.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is your man Marcus A. Brown, and I'm here to tell y'all that I just got done with my first consultation with the brother Andre of Love Crossing Borders. I just wanted to give him his praises. I need y'all to do two things if you haven't already. If you haven't, subscribe to his YouTube channel, Love Crossing Borders. Also, if you are going to Colombia, if you're thinking of going anywhere, traveling internationally, please consider booking a consultation with the OG Andre of Love Crossing Borders. You will not be disappointed. And y'all, get in tune with him if you haven't already. Tell him MAB sent you. Peace.
Where are all the black men? And I'm not talking about the scammers, the drug dealers, the robbers, and the crooks.
Well, actually.
Actually, they're here on a Saturday night with your boy Andre of Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders. Let's get us some music going, gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's even transfer over to the music in a second. Let's get a good monologue going. Let me make sure the audio is correct. Okay. Okay, the audio looks like it's correct. Okay, guys, shout out to you guys being here with Andre and Andre's Love Crossing Borders on Sabado. On a Sabado evening. Oh, we got a good one, gentlemen. We've got a good one. This happened right before Valentine's Day. A gentleman saw a lady attending the same church as he. So after church service, after the pastor got done preaching and laying the foundation of the word, the brother got the courage to walk over to the beautiful lady and ask her name and lay the foundation for their first date. He was excited. So was she. They were happy to be going out, you know, Christian brother, Christian sister, enjoying time together until they got to the restaurant. Then when they got to the restaurant, all the Christianity somehow seeped out of her soul. And the modern feminist bougie, modern woman mindset crept in. So who she was in church, the woman that this man met was one woman. But once they got to the restaurant, we're going to see the type of woman who she really is. Because we're going to notice there are a lot of women that have something against you taking them out on a date at franchise restaurants. And we're going to even see some ladies even get arrested. And I said some get arrested because of behavior at Applebee's. This is the Applebee's episode. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Now let's get ready for the shout out. I kid you not, on Saturday, I'm going to tell you something. First of all, I appreciate you gentlemen being here on a Sabado. Whenever I do a Saturday show, not the movie section, but a Saturday show, I never know if you guys are going to show up or not on Saturday. And I really appreciate that, man. We really do. I kid you not, I do not take that. I don't take anything for granted that we do on this channel as a collective. I really don't. Me and Andrea, man, we keep you guys in prayer. And I mean that. I don't just say it. We pray over your finances. We pray over your safety. We pray over your health. We pray over your families. So if you wondered if somebody's praying for you, somebody pray for me. Had me on their mind, took the time to pray. We do. Kid you not, guys. So we appreciate you, gentlemen. We really do. Such as our brother Will. Will sat back and already has sponsored 5 individuals this evening. So make sure you guys give a shout out to our brother Will being a sponsor this evening, as well as Will saying salutations, Andre, Andrea, and chat fam. Smash that like button. Please do, guys. Make sure you slash the like button. It invites other individuals into the live stream. He says support by way of PayPal, Cash App, and Super Chats. And this is true. We understand that you guys like to get your message out with the Cash Apps. With the Super Chats. We got you. We got your back. But the crazy part is your hard-earned money. And I kid you not, I'm going to come back to Will in a second. A lot of us with our hard-earned money, and I start giving content creators by way of Cash App because of this reason. YouTube takes 40% of whatever you give. So whenever you put in a super chat for $50, it's usually just like $35 that we get, or your favorite content creator gets. If you put in for $10, your favorite content creator is only going to get $6. So if this evening, could you guys do what I normally do for other content creators and support by way of Cash App and PayPal, as well as the super chats? Because it keeps you from being deducted with your hard-earned money, and it allows us to immediately have the opportunity to implement the monies into the brand that we're building here for all of us. So once again, tonight is a Cash App episode. If you guys can support the channel, we appreciate that very much. Now back to our brother Will. And he says this, support by way of PayPal, Cash App. I kid you not, by the way. I do the same thing with other content creators. With Richie Mack, Cash App. It used to be Anton Daniels, Cash App. Angry Man, I've Cash App Angry Man, money. So a lot of times I don't do super chats. I do Cash Apps for those guys too. So if you guys ever wonder if I do the same thing, yes, I do. And if you're a content creator and you have a great platform and you want to drop the link to your channel tonight, please do that. This channel is dedicated not only to Andre and I, but we want to support growing YouTube channels. I want to say this again. We don't care if you got 50 subscribers or 50,000 subscribers. We want to see other content creators, especially supporting Black male media, your channels grow. So if you got a YouTube channel that you plan on starting or that you've already started and you ain't got that many people, or I don't care if you got a YouTube channel, you got over 10,000 subscribers, drop the link so you can get some new subscribers by way of us. We're not funny style like that. Make sure you drop the link. Or if you got a TikTok channel, put your TikTok or your Instagram off in there. We want to support each other. This channel is dedicated to supporting Black male media. Now back to our brother Will. He says this. He said, took your challenge for the Black man, a man for 2026. Reinvent yourself. This is the definition of 2026 goal for Black men, is to reinvent ourselves. You see, I've started with the beard. Many of us are starting with our classes with Theo in March. Those who are starting the Google classes, shout out to Theo. Many other individuals are starting 2026 by reinventing themselves by way of their health. But at the end of the day, 2026, the goal for the Black Manosphere Conclave is this, and the conclave will be in Las Vegas this September, the first week of September. It will be in Las Vegas. And guys, do realize it is all about reinventing yourself in 2026. The you who you were in 2025, it's time to redefine. Shout out to you, Will. Shout out to you. Let's scroll down. Once again, this is about Applebee's and women. I didn't know this. Women in the States do not like the fact that y'all taking them to Applebee's. Some women do, but a lot of women are complaining because they think they belong, that they deserve more than just Applebee's. Bean in the building. Shout out to Bean. Numero uno. He says this. He say, "What's up, Dre?" He say, "How are you feeling on this Sabado, on this Saturday evening, man?" I'm feeling great, man. I'm having a good day, man. I can't complain. I am having a great day, man. Got my kettlebell exercises in earlier today. Got a chance to do a little bit of studying and homework. So I'm looking forward to working with some of the guys next week for tutoring, get me up to par when it comes to our classes with Theo. So I'm excited. I really am, man. Being says this, thank you for the gift membership. Yes, shout out to my brother Will once again for the memberships. Appreciate you guys. And I'm going to be dropping some new stuff over there in regards to the memberships as well. Juice says this, the juice squeeze. I like that name. He says this. He say, "Hey, I saw myself in that green suit." Yes, sir. Glad to see that you're here, brother. Glad to see that you're here. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Shout out to you, the Juice Squeeze representing, and my man AMSM, a man supporting men. Shout out to you, a man supporting men in the building, man. I like your watching your Instagrams, like watching your TikTok videos. Shout out to you. Keep them all coming. I see that channel growing too. Yeah, I saw one of your little videos go a little viral, brother. I saw one of your little videos last week went viral, brother. You're starting to pick up momentum. I'm proud of you, brother. I am proud of you. Once again, drop the link to your TikTok, the link to your Instagram, or the link to your YouTube tonight in the comments. Tonight episode is not just Cash App episode. It is men supporting men's content. We got to support each other. We ain't got nobody but us, guys. I don't know why we acting like we don't want to support each other's channels. So if you got a channel, man, drop the link. And I don't mean just drop it one time. Drop it throughout the show for the guys that'll be coming in later on today. That's how you want to do that. He said it's a Cali night. Yes, sir. Shout out to Mr. B and Mr. Man in the building. Mr. Man 4, that is. He said it's night in Cali. It is almost. Yep. This is how Colombia works. Colombia is the only country in the world that gets literally 12 hours daylight, 12 hours night, right? Good old-fashioned tea. 12 hours daylight, 12 hours night. So in Colombia, when the sun goes up, there is no, oh, look at the sunrise. You got to be in certain parts of Colombia to see that. But most of Colombia, the sun just goes pop, and that's it. It's like the sunrise like in 2 minutes, man. And it looks like it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But then when the sun goes down like it just did a few minutes ago, it looks like 3 o'clock in the morning right now. Colombia, in most parts, some parts have a sunset, but most of Colombia, it just goes bam. And now when I say dark, it's 3 o'clock in the morning dark already, and it's not even 7 o'clock Eastern. So that's how Colombia is, because it has that where it sits on the equator, and it's that 12 hours of sunlight and 12 hours of night. The other thing about Colombia that's kind of I had to get used to, and some of you guys have noticed, the moon. You know, when you see a crescent moon, we're raised to see the crescent moon sideways, right? Here in Colombia, in South America, the moon is upside down per se. The sun, in other words, the reflection of the sun on the moon is that crescent is upside down. That's the crazy part. So shout out to you guys who are enjoying the little trivia that I just gave about Colombia. And also shout out to LJ, the Southern Leader in the building. Glad to see you here, brother. and my brother Will H, that is Will H Money, in the year of our Lord 2026. Glad to see you here, brother, as well. You guys got me smiling, man. I was not expecting all you guys here. I just thought just a couple dudes was gonna show up. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Shout out to my man Shay Star in the building representing. Salute to Mr. Shay Star. Yes, sir. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. And also salute to our brother Hannibal in the building. Glad to see that you're here, as well as Zeta in the building. What are we doing? Hola, mi gente. My family, my people. He said, hola, fellas. He said, salute to the chat. Salute to you as well, Zeta. Hope you're having a great Saturday evening, as well as my man Don. The Don JP is in the building. Glad to see you're here as well, Don. Let me scroll down a little further. Do I see who I think I see? Good morning to my brother, Ronan Travers. Shout out to Ronan Travers in the building. Glad you're here. Make sure you do us a favor, Ronan. Drop the link to your channel. Also drop the link to Fearless. Also drop the link to the channel of, once you get a chance, of Black Men Travel. All three of you guys put out some wonderful, wonderful content. And so I want other guys to be able to enjoy what you guys put out as well. Good morning to where all you guys who are out there in Southeast Asia, whether you be in Cebu, Philippines, or whether you be in Phuket, Thailand. Shout out to all you guys out there in Korea, Malaysia, India. Shout out to all you guys out there out east, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Good morning. And 2021 is in the building. We're doing something right tonight. We got Twan here, so we're doing something right tonight. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Let me scroll down a little further. And Shay Star says, salute as well, kind sir. Salute as well. Shout out to my brother Nick being in the building. Yes, sir. Nick says, unexpected Saturday stream. I know, but he said, but glad to be here for it. Good evening, Dre, chat, and brethren. Glad to see you guys here as well, man. I kid you not. I wasn't doing much this Saturday. I said, you know what? Let me hang out with my brothers, man. See if anybody want to hang out with the boy on a Saturday night. And shout out to our Mr. Or is this Mr. Simmons? Shout out to Mr. Simmons in the building. Glad to see you're here. Salute to you. Glad to see you here. And he says this. He says, salute to you, OG. Second time turning in. Just discovered your channel. Well, welcome to the family, brethren. Welcome to the family. We only have one rule on this channel. That rule is this. We are a place of truth. And that's it. We don't judge. We don't drop. We ain't one of those channels that drop everybody that disagree with us. Like, I'm going to drop him from my channel because he don't agree with me. We don't do all that mess. This is a place of truth. Guess what? As long as we got a place of truth,
Oprah coming next.
Oprah's gonna be coming next.
Once I establish this as a place of truth, oh yeah,
that's what we do. We establish this as a place of truth. That's why man Sean World is in the building. That's why Sean is in the building. Sean says this: keep cooking, broski. Salute to you as well. Once again, tonight's topic is about the ladies and how they act the fool at the fact that you guys are taking them on first dates to Applebee's. This is crazy, man. It is sad that you cannot sit back and just go out on a nice date, enjoy your time with the ladies. Why? Because they think that they deserve more than what you presented. Let's look at it for what it is. A date, a first date. Let's just talk about a first date. A first date is you taking out a total stranger. A first date is nothing but you taking out a total stranger. That's all it is. You don't know her, she don't know you. Maybe y'all were friends or co-workers at one point in time. You know a little bit about them, but that first date is just an icebreaker. And for you to sit back and spend $400 or $500 to where she thinks that she deserves it, in what way? You're a stranger to me. You're a total stranger to me. And these women get it confused when men are still taking them to franchise restaurants such as Golden Corral, Applebee's, taking them to TGI Fridays. These women aren't happy with that. Before we go any further, tonight's cologne that I'm wearing, This is a cologne that I personally made. We were on the island of Curacao. Curacao is about 50 miles from Venezuela. So you can see Venezuela from the island, right? Beautiful island. It's a Dutch island. It's an island in which if you become a citizen of the island, you are actually able to get your Dutch citizenship as well. So you can get the island's passport as well as get your Dutch, or in other words, Sweden, Switzerland, that area's passport, right? And on that island, they have something called a perfume lab, where you can actually make your own custom-made colognes or perfumes. Andrea made hers. It took about an hour. We sat there. We smelled all these different oils and alcohols and pheromones and created our own Love Crossing Borders cologne. So I have a bottle of the Love Crossing Borders cologne, and Andrea loves it. It's kind of funny. About 2 days ago, now you know Andrea's used to me smelling like colognes, right? We were doing something, and I think we were in the grocery store. Andrea turned around. She was like, "Goodness gracious, you smell good. What do you have on?" That Love Crossing Borders. That's what I had on. So shout out to us being able to make our own colognes. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do some research for you guys who are coming to Colombia. Are there any cologne factories or places that you can make your own cologne labs in which you can make your own colognes? I know there are a couple down here, but I'm going to do some research. I'm going to put that in the Patreon and make sure that you guys are able to do the exact same thing, make your own custom colognes that are not expensive at all, but the experience is well worth it, man. I'm talking about we had to choose from hundreds of colognes, and so many people were in there choosing the different colognes, and you learn so much about the oils and the alcohols and the pheromones that are put off in here. Yeah. So that's what I'm wearing tonight. Shout out to you guys. Let's scroll down. Tevin King is in the building as well. Shout out to you. We got 49 people in the building. Click that like button, gentlemen. We like you. Make sure that you like us too. And shout out to Shay Star over there. Send out salute on Andrea's channel. I'm going to drop the link for Andrea's channel as well. Once again, make sure you guys drop the link to your channel so we can subscribe to your channels as well. Andrea is on her way to the 5,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to her channel, make sure that you subscribe to Andrea Wallace TV. Let me put this in here. Andrea Wallace TV, and make sure you guys subscribe this evening. And we want to subscribe to you guys' channel as well. And let me pull up. Drop this here. And let me pull up Ronan's channel right here. Ronan has Fearless. Make sure you guys subscribe to our brother Fearless. Great content, man. If you want to laugh, if you want to have a good chuckle, but yet learn something at the same time, that's Fearless channel. Kid you not, man. You gonna get you a chuckle in and you're gonna learn a lesson at the same time. Shout out to Ronan for his channel as well. And we also have the new channel in regards to what these guys, Fearless Talk Live, great content. Ronan Live, shout out to Ronan's channel, the new channel. Make sure you guys subscribe. I'm going to make sure that I do that tonight as well. And who else do we have in here? Oh yeah, make sure you have the two channels, and you have on here Travel Unfiltered, Legacy Walk. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. You guys are doing it, man. Keep those channels coming. Yes, sir. Let me pull that up so I'm looking at everything from Andrea's channel. Make sure you guys subscribe to Andrea's channel. And we're about to get started with the video. Shout out to you, brothers. He say dudes are not going to pay $200 to $400 for already smashed many times. Yeah, for real, many times with kids or even without kids. Those days are coming to an end, ladies. The men have spoken. I'll say this again. The men have spoken. Men are not going to be sitting around just waiting for you ladies to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Zeta said, definitely got to visit that island to experience making my own colognes. That'll be a good gift to myself. It really is good. And I'm talking about, guys, in Zeta. In this island, Curacao, is like not even far. It's like a short boat ride from Aruba. And it's the ABC triangle of, I forget what B is. I forget what the B island is. It's Curacao, Aruba, and I forget what the B is. I don't know if it's Barbados or I forget what island it is. But it's ABC Islands, and you could go any time of the year because it is not in the hurricane zone. So going to Curacao, going to Aruba, going to the other island, you don't have to worry about hurricanes. And those islands are extremely beautiful. Extremely beautiful. He said, does Andre have a net worth of 1 million? I don't. Hey, Cammy, are you asking me? Do I have a net worth of 1 million? Is that the topic for the night? Veteran Nomad in the building. He said this. Benaria, Benaria. Is that the other island? Is that the B that I'm missing out on? Let me know, gentlemen. What you say, babe? Oh, I didn't hear you, babe. I think Andrea knew it. Oh, Nidus? Bonade. Oh, okay, that's how you spell. He spelled. Oh, I pronounced it wrong. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's what Andrea was just telling me. I appreciate that. All right, let us get ready to get started. Let me turn the music down just a little bit more. And like I said, the guy was setting up a date with the sister he considered a church sister, went to church with him, went out on a date with her, and all of a sudden that church girl attitude disappeared. And all of a sudden she became a modern woman, and she wasn't expecting it to go viral. Here's the crazy part. She thought by posting the video, she was insulting the guy. I want to say this again. You're going to see this tonight. She thought by posting the video that she was going to insult the guy and all the women were going to be on her side. Yeah, girl, don't let no man take you to Applebee's. Come to find out, she got almost 13,500 comments since Valentine's Day. 13,000. And most of the women destroyed her in regards to criticizing him for taking her on a date to Applebee's. So let's get ready to watch the video, gentlemen. Let me move me out the way. Let's get ready. Shout out to my man Johnny in the building as well. What's good to you, Johnny? Hope everything is going great with you this evening.
Take our ass to Applebee's. Because if you took me somewhere top tier and I was all for you then, and then you call me next week and we pull up at Applebee's. Are going for that?
Let that cool off for a second. It's going to be hot, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy. You're welcome. You guys all right? For a second. It's going to be hot, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy. You're welcome. You guys all right?
Okay, like I'm getting.
Now, this is the young lady. This is the video.
Take our ass to Applebee's. Because if you took me somewhere top tier and I was all for you then, and then you call me next week and we pull up at Applebee's. Are going for that?
This is the young lady right here. Cute. Miss Church. But when he took her out on the date, she says this: when you try not to come off as bougie, so you're humble, let him take you to a place for your first date and he picks Applebee's. Once again, she wrote this, trying to come off as humble, trying not to be bougie, letting him pick the first place, and he ends up taking me to Applebee's. Is this the best you got for me, Jesus? For real. He better than me. I would have took her ungrateful tail to the Waffle House. You talking about how you know how good the Waffle House eggs and cheese and grits? Please. I'd have took her right there to the Waffle House. We'd have been opening up packs of jelly together. For real, you right.
Cool off for a second. It's gonna be hot, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy. You're welcome. You guys still alright? For a second, it's gonna be hot, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy. You're welcome. You guys still alright?
Okay. Hey, like, I'm getting confused, and I want to ask a real genuine question, and I need real genuine answers in the comments.
I got you, bro.
Where do women be expecting to go on their first date? Like, when a man first meets you and say, hey, I want to take you out on a date and get to know you.
Okay.
Where do y'all be expecting to go? So I just seen a video of the girl that said she blocked the man because on their first date, he decided to take her to Applebee's. Are we missing the concept of a first date? A first date is for us to get to know each
you,
other.
right?
For us to see if we can even hold a casual conversation with each other.
Big true.
Applebee's, Longhorns, Texas Roadhouse,
Come on.
Olive Garden, Chinese restaurant.
Coffee
All
shops.
these are pretty good first dates where we can get to know each other. Since when has that not become enough? Social media got y'all heads messed up, bro.
Big true.
Social media really got y'all heads messed up. Y'all can't even get to know a person unless they spending $150 on a steak meal.
Yeah.
I be wanting to talk, chill, get some margaritas, tell some little corny jokes, tell you look good. We ain't gotta take it slow, but we definitely ain't gotta take it that fast, man, because truth be told, we don't even know if we like each other or not.
Yeah.
Get back to living in the real world, man. Let's get back to living in the real world and enjoying the small things in life, bro.
Before my brother goes any further, if you've had some of your best dates in a franchise restaurant, put a 1 in the comment. I don't care if it's internationally. I don't care if it's in the United States. I won't lie. Some of the best dates I have ever had, and I'm talking about people that I was cool with, even if it didn't work out. We had such a good time on that date in Applebee's or Olive Garden or TGI Fridays. Thank you, gentlemen. And TGI Fridays. I mean, some of the best, the funniest dates, the coolest dates, some of the best intimacy nights was after Applebee's or TGIF. I just was wondering, I was thinking about this as I was putting it together. I said, am I the only one that ever had some really good? I'm talking about, I remember one time, me and the female had just met each other. We literally just met each other, right? Latin chick, gorgeous Puerto Rican chick. And the waiter came up and assumed because of our energy that we were married. So we both played into it as if we were this married couple and we were celebrating our anniversary. And all of a sudden we got anniversary drinks coming. And it was just fun just to know that we could piggyback off each other with a sense of humor. We were at Chili's, actually. We're at Chili's. And we were just having this conversation. The waiter came over and was like, so you guys were celebrating your anniversary? And we were like, we don't know where that came from. And she just said, yes, we are. And I was like, yeah, we're celebrating. And I piggyback right off of her. And we just laughing. And it was just a good, fun date. No pressure on her, no pressure on me. Now, mind you, I beat it up for about a good 4 years. Don't get it twisted. You know, I was the side dude. In other words, when I was the boy toy, in other words. She decided that I wasn't, and we both decided really, I wasn't the one to be her man, but I was good enough to come over and smash every other weekend. That was cool with me, right? She was like, Andre, you're not my man type, but you are the type I want to have some intimacy with. So I was beating it up as much as I could for about 3 or 4 years. I've had some of the best dates and funniest dates. One chick, she was at Applebee's. Coming to find out her man was in prison for 10 years. She was looking for a Jody. Who am I not to be Jody? She was looking for a sport coat. Jody got your girl and gone. She was looking for one of them dudes. Who am I to deny her the right to have a Jody in her life while she was visiting her man in prison for 10 years? And he was only on year number 4. So yeah, some of the best dates, man, that we've had, man. Shout out, man. And shout out to our brother Will, man, who has started tonight. Tonight's episode is the Cash App episode. So if you guys want to donate by way of Cash App, you can donate by way of Love Crossing. Is growing across the screen at the bottom. We know once again that YouTube takes 40% of your hard-earned money every time you send a super chat. We do appreciate super chats, but if you can send Cash Apps and PayPals tonight, we appreciate that as well. And shout out to my brother Walter, who has sent the $35 love. Appreciate you, brother. And appreciate all you guys. Yeah, food trucks. Come on now, some of the best dates at food. Some of the best dates on food trucks, man. I kid you not. He say 2 best first dates, street food. Absolutely correct. Walking and eating street food. Come on now. I don't know why these women all of a sudden in the last 10 years want to act all bougie. He said Andre has released too much DNA out for a man that ain't got no kids. I know, right? Let's continue on with the video.
Because if you ask me, time is priceless. And a girl that like you don't care where she spend that time with you at, man.
I'm 34. I'm not gonna go to Applebee's for a first date. I would prefer to go to Starbucks, like meet me for coffee. And that's just my take on it.
I think sometimes people feel too entitled, or maybe they misuse the word bougie or use it out of context. Because if you took me to Applebee's, I'm gonna tell you, look, I'm not even gonna waste your time. I don't eat food like this because I don't like Applebee's. It's nothing against Applebee's, and it's not that I have high standards, because baby, you really want to impress me? Let's go to the Waffle House.
She just doesn't like chain food like Red Lobster, Applebee's, or what have you, right? Because like that all-star breakfast at Waffle House, for example, I believe that's like $12.99 or something like that. I'm gluten-free now, so I can't go to Waffle House like I used to in my 20s. But to accept Applebee's, knowing that you don't want to go there, and then film him like an asshole when you're at the dessert. Like, why'd you even get the dessert? If you don't like it that much, why get the dessert? You're continuing to waste his money, and then you blocked him after you got your shitty-ass TikTok content.
We have a new update with the Applebee's drama situation. Watch. Okay, so I'm sure by now everybody's already seen the viral video of the woman who went on a first date and the man chose Applebee's and she was not happy about it. Which doesn't really make sense because Applebee's is gas. It's really good. But she was not happy about this, stating that she immediately blocked him and left after this video was taken.
Now, somebody's going to mention down the line that she could have asked him in advance, babe, where are we going so I can dress for the occasion? And she could have known in advance about Applebee's, but she either didn't know, didn't take him serious, or just didn't ask where they were going to. And a lot of times women will do that. They'll act all surprised, like, oh my God, I'm not going here. Well, wait a minute. Where did you think you were going? And I want you guys to notice something tonight. And don't forget this is very important. Notice how the women dress. I'm going to say this again. I've noticed when I was putting this video montage together, I know it's a common thread. Women often dress for Applebee's, but then they're surprised when you take them to Applebee's or they dress. I kid you not, guys. When you look through here, none of these women are dressed like they want to go to a 5-star restaurant. None of them. Not one. The girl, you're going to see her several times throughout this video. Not one of these women are dressed for a 5-star restaurant, and yet they fuss and cuss at you guys as if you guys need to take them to a 5-star restaurant instead of impromptu. Yes, sir. Zeta says this. He said the street vendor trucks dates were a great fun time. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. He said, so Theo is not here because he has not jumped up and told us how much he loves Waffle House. Absolutely. I just looking at a message from Theo too. Absolutely correct. Let's continue on, gentlemen. He said, Dre, why did he go there, man? He said, why did you go there? Meaning where? Put the where I went so I can give you so we can have context. Esco, shout out to Esco in the building, by the way. And he said, don't deserve 5-star restaurants. They don't know how to eat at these places. I mentioned this the other day, guys, even here in Colombia. And this happened to me in the States. Women complained about going to these nice, fancy restaurants. And then when we got there, they didn't even know how to read the menu. They didn't know how to read the menu, guys. So it's like, are you serious? So let's continue on with the video.
Which has the internet very frustrated about this. But the story doesn't end there because she ended up making a response video to the haters, basically saying how she's new to TikTok and doesn't really understand how it works. Also saying that she actually wasn't on a date. She just made up the whole thing in the first place, which is kind of crazy. Which is a lot of people saying she's just covering it up because she got a lot of negative attention her way. And comments are absolutely roasting her, saying she's HR, saying she's a manager from Applebee's. The craziest thing is she should have just taken accountability and said, hey, look, I messed up. I shouldn't have done it to him. That's totally not fair. I mean, she looked excited to see the food, and the food I bet was good. I bet the food was good. I've seen a lot worse first dates, and Applebee's is nowhere near that, especially if you're on a...
You know, I was watching this post, right? And the post I was watching about this woman complaining about going to Cheesecake Factory. First of all, let me just say this to a lot of you women. And this is where a reason why a lot of you women get set up for failure. Because first of all, if you just meet a man, it's called a date. And you really can, you know, he really doesn't have to take you anywhere. You know, y'all can just talk on the phone and have a conversation. Or he can say, you know what, I'm going to take you to a diner. You know, I don't think there should be any type of expensive cost, not unless this man is the type of man that spends the type of money. You know, if you meet a man and he spends $500 or $300 on dinner for himself, and you're rocking out with him and you're his guest, then yeah, I can see a man taking you to a 4-star restaurant. But going to Applebee's, Fridays, a Southern soul food place, my twist is you're not really going there to eat the food. You're really going there to get to know each other, to see if you have something in common. Where we spoke on the phone, we did really, really good. Now let me see if we can escalate. Would this be the kind of guy I would want to date? Not so much where we ate at, how much fun did we have? Because it's nothing like going to a 4 or 5-star restaurant with a man that spent this kind of money and you're boring or he's boring. Now somebody he didn't waste his money, he didn't waste $200, $300 to see you, and you just as boring as I don't know what. Or you went out with him and he still paid it, and then his ass was boring. So at the end of the day, a lot of you women have to understand, a man is not supposed to be extravagant with you when you're not his woman. You're on a date. A date is to see if this man is somebody I want to get to know, and if this woman is somebody I want to get to know. You women get relationships and dates confused all the time. Because on dates, you screw a man on a date. You'll claim a man on a date. You understand? You start feeling some kind of way on a date. If a man don't call you back, you got an attitude. Listen, a man is obligated to himself and anybody else. He is not obligated to you. So when you sit and say, when a woman say, I don't do cheesesteak, do I like cheesesteak? First of all, to me, she looked very tacky going to, she was dressed enough for a cheesecake factory.
Right. That's what
I would have took her to the soul food restaurant and she got some macaroni, cheese and greens and some cornbread. Let me mind my business. Because see, when I start talking, people get really offended. Because at the end of the day, that's the reason why. And see, what happens when a man sees that you're looking at his pocket, he's going to play you all the time. That's why so many of you women get played and get cheated on. Because you'll go and build a whole relationship on the first date. Oh, girl, he spent $300. You don't know, he might have hit the lottery. He might have borrowed the money from his friend. You don't know, just because a man took you on an expensive date does not mean he's really made like that. He might have did that so he can prepare you for sex, because you done told this man, well, I like fine dining, I like jewelry, I like this, I like that. So a man will do whatever.
Who wouldn't want a 2 for $20? These chicks are crazy. Absolutely correct, man. Absolutely correct. They feed you good with the 2 for $20.
Whatever he has to do, not all of them, but most men, he will do whatever he has to do, because when people got
out to Crypto and Red Star being in the building, Red Star says this. He say nice restaurants are for young girl on their birthday Why would she need a 5-star restaurant on the first date? Absolutely correct.
You gotta realize the whole concept of going on a date is seeing how can I get some of that punani? How can he get between your legs? That's what the whole gesture is with some men. Yes, you have some men that actually want to take you out and get to know you and are looking for a wife. Then you have some men that are not looking for a wife. They're looking for fun. So
right.
When you say, oh, he took me to Cheesecake whatever factory, whatever it is, or he took me to Applebee's, first of all, he don't know you. And you lucky he took your ass somewhere. Some men don't take you nowhere. Like some men invite you to their house and screw you. Make you a whole chicken, french fries and chicken with ketchup and Kool-Aid and put on Netflix and take you upstairs and they...
Is she preaching? Put a 1 in the comment if she is preaching. She say make you some chicken tenders and some french fries with ketchup and take you upstairs and lay you down. She is not lying. She is not lying. Bring that beat back. How many times y'all done smashed some chick ain't never took on the... Okay, here we go. Put a 1 in the comment if you have ever smashed some chicks and you ain't never took them on a day in their life. They have never seen you pay anything. They don't even know if you got a credit card. They don't know if you got a debit card. They have never seen you dressed up, literally. How many times y'all, I'm talking about some attractive women. I ain't talking about some fat chick. I'm talking about some of y'all, dude. The Native American chick that I was smashing, fine, green eyes, bruh. Never seen her when the sun came up. Only came over to her crib, pick her up, 1 o'clock in the morning, beat the coochie up. She didn't live too far away, dropped her back off, no matter how fine she was. No matter how fine she was, didn't even matter. There are plenty of chicks that the audacity of these women to sit back and think that he has to take me to... Girl, you know how many women I can let you go. You know how many women I can get that I don't have to take on a meal at all. There's a YouTuber, a female YouTuber, content creator. She's funny as can be. And she has a video out, a YouTube short. And she destroys women that have baby bad dudes that never took them on a date. Say, how you ain't never been on a date with your baby daddy? I was like, I never thought about that. But she right. There are men and women out there that got kids together and have never been on a date ever. Thank you, gentlemen. I know I ain't the only one. Let's continue on with the video.
I like this, I like that. So a man will do whatever he has to do, not all of them, but most men. He will do whatever he has to do because people got to realize the whole concept of going on a date is seeing how can I get some of that punani? How can he get between your legs? That's what the whole gesture is with some men. Yes, you have some men that actually want to take you out and get to know you and are looking for a wife. Then you have some men that are not looking for a wife. They're looking for fun. So when you say, oh, he took me to Cheesecake whatever factory, whatever it is, or he took me to Applebee's, first of all, he don't know you. And you lucky he took your ass somewhere. Some men don't take you nowhere. Like some men invite you to their house and screw you. Make you a whole chicken, french fries and chicken with ketchup and Kool-Aid and put on Netflix and take you upstairs and they single or either a full-size bed and screw you and then dismiss you. So at least this guy was nice enough to take you. That's why I say a lot of you women ain't never satisfied. You're never satisfied. You always, that's the reason why you lose so many good men. Like, I don't know if Remy Ma and Papoose broke up. I don't know. They say that he divorced her. I don't know. But my twist is like Remy Ma. Like, I don't know too much about whatever his name is, but I'm quite sure that he has class. I believe he has class, you know. I don't know why Remy did what she did. I don't know nothing about their business. But my point for this is that you women are never satisfied. That's why you stay getting dogged and played by men all the time. Because you're too busy chasing their pocket instead of you wanting somebody to respect you. Because let me tell you this before I say, let me mind my business, okay? When a man spends money, best believe this, and this is why some men with money feel this kind of way. It pays the cost to be the boss. So if a man is taking you out on a dinner date and he spends $250 or $300 on a dinner date and you refuse to be intimate with him, he's going to get that money back from you in some kind of way, through humiliation, ghosting you. He's going to make you feel the draft or the riff of you playing him. So for real, you should want a guy to just take you out and y'all just have a good time. Like, y'all can go get ice cream and walk and have a conversation, and talk and sit in the car. I don't know why women always feel that a man got to take their ass out on a date all the goddamn time. No.
Before she goes any further, and remember, this whole video is not about her, but I love her rant. Will says this. Will said in Germany, he said, I never took a woman on a date before sex. He said, I only remember taking 2 women in Germany on a date, my 2 baby mothers, after sons were born, or after that, the sons were born. Absolutely correct. They even have just want to walk in Europe. Like, hey, let's just go for a walk or something. But in the United States, these chicks always want to get a free meal out of you guys.
Oh, sit your ass on the phone and talk to a man for a minute to figure out if this is somebody that you want, or maybe he wants you. Because I'm gonna tell you something. You're being set up. When a man spends a lot of money on you and he's not a man that spends that kind of money on himself, you're being set up and played. And eventually, if it take him 90 days to get you, he gonna smash you, he gonna dog you out in that bedroom, and he gonna say goodbye. Okay, over that $150 date or that $250 date, because he's going to screw. He going to say, man, I'm going to get my money worth. And what's so sad is that man could have been a man that could have respected you. But since you were so impressed with the fine dining and the ambiance and not impressed with this man that could be your husband for a lifetime, you wanted a one-night shot, and that's what you got. And it might have took him 90 days to get you, but best believe, baby, he done screwed you and left you. And let me just tell you this, another thing. All a man needs is one time to screw you. He don't have to be repeated. He don't have to be repetitive. He don't have to repeat, over and over. If he gets you one time, he ain't never got to get you again. Nope. Let me mind my business.
A win is
I have to record this one, man. This is crazy.
A win is a win. A win is a win. Hey, I ain't never, dude. I'm one of them dudes. Back when I was single, if I get it one time, it ain't nothing you can't tell me as a female after that. No arguments, no fussing and cussing. You can't tell me, I don't want to be with you. I done already hit it. I can't stand you. I done already hit it. What I'm expecting, I already hit it. If I done already hit it, a win is a win. You can leave me next year or you can leave me tomorrow. A win is a win. I done already smashed. You done gave me the most precious thing that you got, your body. A win is a win, boo. I don't know why women don't realize that. Yeah, she was cooking, wasn't she? She was cooking. That's why I brought her to the table, because we're about to sit back and see a bunch of women complaining about going to Applebee's. Yeah, he said, that's okay. He said, I still smash. Right. A win is a win. We smashed anyway. That's serious. Let's continue on, gentlemen.
Crazy. Hey, baby, listen. I took you to Applebee's just get something to eat, and that's it. That's all we gotta do.
Recording me? I don't want to go to Applebee's.
I don't want you, but I know it's our third date. I wanted to get something to eat because we don't gotta.
Say this the third date.
Friday. No, do I look like an Applebee's type person?
Yes, you do. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm gonna say this again. These women really think that they don't look like Applebee's. Fellas, let's go back a little bit. Let's see if we can pull her up. Not her. Let's see if we can pull this up real quick.
Let's go. No.
Does this not look like an Applebee's chick? Does this look like a 5-star restaurant chick? 5-star to all you can. She look like, does she not look like she should be a part of The fat boys, all you can eat. Fat boys. That's what she looking like. She looking like she dressed for Denny's. You guys say IHOPs, Applebee's, Denny's, TGIF, KFC. She's dressed for the best of KFC. If she was here in Colombia, she's dressed for Frisbee's chicken. She looks like she, for real, she looks like she breaks into pantries to steal all the food. Right, gentlemen, correct. So, and that's why I said, right, the drive-through. And I'm not talking about a fancy spot. I'm talking about Crystals and White Castle drive-through. That's what she looking like. A Chinese buffet, absolutely correct. No fives, right. That's why I mentioned earlier, guys, these women are talking about you shouldn't take me here, but they are literally dressed for Applebee's and all the other restaurants that you guys just mentioned. Right. They dressed for Chick-fil-A and now they mad. Absolutely correct. Shout out to all you guys that are here. Shout out to Raymond being in the building as well. Let's continue on, gentlemen.
You enjoy your 2 for $20. I'm not a 2 for $20 type of girl. Do you see me?
She said what? I know, but I'm saying I'm just saying let's go to Applebee's.
No.
We're already here.
No.
We're already here.
No. I want some Ocean Prime, some Papa Dogs.
Oh, then we'll wait another day. I don't got the.
Okay, then so what you have me get dressed for?
I want to take you out to eat, man. This is man.
No, you have me.
Come on, you ready? Now you standing up. Now let's go.
I don't want to go. I'm gonna watch you go. And you tell me how it was.
Oh, see, Friday. We gotta do it Friday then.
Bye,
man. I was gonna say just
It's the mustard seed, that's what it says in the Bible, faith of a mustard seed. And eventually, when you have your heart after God, you're gonna go through things, but you're gonna get back to him, because he never took his hand off of us. But to seek him diligently is a little different.
This is her in church. Same Applebee's chick. Faith of a mustard seed. These same chicks that be talking about, I'm looking for a man, Lord. I'm praying for a man. I need a man, Lord. You see how innocent and sweet she looks right now? Faith of a mustard seed.
It's just to do it with care. It's to be intentional. It's to be like, you know what? When I wake up this morning.
This is her. Not an unattractive woman at all. Spiritual, loves the Lord.
I'm thanking you for waking me up. Before I get on Instagram and letting the outside world take over my thoughts. Because how many of us went to bed with a good attitude? You wake up, you get on the gram, and you.
Now this is what she was thinking would be tops. This is what she was expecting from the first. This is from her TikTok. I got this from her TikTok. This is what she was expecting for a first date. For all you New Yorkers, you know what you enjoy.
We don't realize those little things that we allow in the portals of our eyes, it affects our soul. And it changes the course of our days.
You better preach.
And if you do that every day, it'll change the.
Now she's out with her and a girlfriend. Just a girls' night out. But she was expecting this from the dudes. My brother said, Global Citizen says, her voice is not soft. I caught that too. You're going to notice that when she talks in a little bit, because what happens of the 13,000 comments she got, most of them destroyed her. So she tried to come back after that Applebee's video with her little slide remarks. Doesn't sound soft like I'm ready. Sounds like I'm ready to argue type. Yes, sir. Zeta says this. He says, she's like all the rest of the modern women, no different. She just likes using God to fake the image. Absolutely correct. That's a good call. Shout out to my man Will. He said back in the day, we gave chicks a 2-piece from KFC And they were good with it. Absolutely correct. That's absolutely correct. Let's continue on.
Course of your life. So it's just being mindful that, you know, the enemy tries little avenues to get in, and just being mindful of what diligently seeking God is. Now that I have your attention, hey guys, how are you guys? I just want to say, first off, happy Valentine's Day, happy Love Day. I want to send light and love to everybody.
This is before Valentine's Day. She went on this date right before Valentine's Day. She was new to TikTok. I guess she thought she could just throw something on TikTok and that all the ladies was going to be on her side, but she got destroyed. And so after that, she came up with this video here. This video right here is after she got destroyed, not by the men, but by the women who criticized her for talking down on men in Applebee's.
Okay, so let's just get right into it. Let's get into it because y'all are going.
And at the top it says, one of the comments it says, he does not know you yet to spend a bunch of money on you. Eat your food and be happy. These are the type of comments of that 13,000 that she received that were coming through.
Crazy on me. Story time. First off, I am 1 week, maybe brand new to TikTok, so I'm learning it. I made a video and I posted something about Applebee's, but the truth is I was not really on a date with anybody. I just left a business meeting because I am an entrepreneur. So after I left the meeting, it was late, and me and my girl.
So why would you, okay, we're talking about the Christian sister, right? We ain't talking about no regular sister. We talking about the Christian sister, Miss Church Girl, that just told us by faith and love and Jesus, right? She just told y'all that, right? So why you coming directly from a meeting, going directly into telling lies? At Applebee's, you setting up a camera, you at Applebee's, and you pretending you're on a date. Okay. She must think okay.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
The reason why she's saying that I wasn't really on a date is because the sisters destroyed them. If it was men like us in the comments destroying her and the sisters had her back, she wouldn't have never made this video. But because it was the women that told her to shut the hell up, now she coming, no, it wasn't real, it was fake. So let's go back to this video. That's what's making all this go viral, because she sounds stupid and looks stupid.
Okay, so let's just get right into it. Let's get into it because y'all are going crazy on me. Story time. First off, I am 1 week, maybe brand new to TikTok, so I'm learning it. I made a video and I posted something about Applebee's, but the truth is I was not really on a date with anybody. I just left a business meeting because I am an entrepreneur. So after I left the meeting, it was late, and me and my girl, we was like, let's just grab food. It was McDonald's or Applebee's was our option, so we went to Applebee's. So I'm learning content and how it works, and I'm like, oh, you just post something, you write something like a scenario, like a skit, right? Boy, was I wrong. So now I cannot make this up. To have almost 1 million views in like a day or two off of that, and then my niece is like, you know, that was rage baiting. I didn't even know what that was. So look, I'm sorry if I like hurt anybody's feelings about Applebee's if you love it so much, but I'm a little under the weather, so don't mind the sniffles.
Everybody knows she's lying right now.
And the missed nail appointment, but whatever.
Right. What happened to the mustard seed and how she's a liar? Right. Before she was talking about having the faith of a mustard seed. Now, how are we supposed to believe you, ma'am? You told us to have faith of a mustard seed. You lied at the restaurant. So how are we supposed to believe that you're not lying now? That's how naive. And you know who this remind me of? In all sincerity, you know who she remind me of? Mika. Anton Scandal's girl, Mika. I said this the other day, and I'll keep women that think that they're attractive assume that everybody else is naive to what they're saying. I'm going to say this again. Attractive women have a habit of thinking that because simps believed everything they said in junior high school, college, at work, because simps believe anything a pretty woman would say, pretty women think the rest of us will believe them too, as easily as simps do. Women don't realize that not all men are created equal. There are some simps that simp to beauty. And then there's the rest of us men that's looking at you like you a lying heifer. You don't know what you're talking about. This is what this reminds me of. Another Anton Scandals chick, Mika situation. And a chick that's fairly attractive, but fairly kind of hood. Mika kind of like that too. Attractive, but you can see that hood undertone about them. Same thing about this church girl here. She's attractive, but a little bit of hood undertone. These women think that we're stupid. They think all they got to do is throw beauty at us and we'll believe anything that they say. Anything that they say. So yeah, Anton Scandals. That's his name from now on. Anton Scandals. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She's one of the remember I said there are women that are toxic with a smile? This is one of them. This woman right here, she's one of them. Toxic with a smile. She's one of the toxic type of chicks that you were talking about last night. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Her and Futon Daniels. And I was like, wait a minute. This scenario was reminding me of something. Her with Futon. Let's continue on, gentlemen.
There is definitely some concerns in the comments. A lot of people in the comments are basically like really upset about my standard. Now, although it is not a real scenario because I wasn't really on a date, it's like outside of it not being real, if it actually was me in real life, I would not have went. I would have just said no. And listen, I've been going to Applebee's since I was 15 years old. I am not against Applebee's. I would never, just be like Applebee's is horrible. No, it's just the reality is I was 15, when you're in your 30s now, I'm 34. I'm not going to go to Applebee's for a first date. I would prefer to go to Starbucks, like meet me for coffee. And that's just my take on it. I feel like where the lines get blurred is when everybody's in the comments like, oh, you're going to be a cat lady or whatever. The outfit was funny. Like somebody said I was a flight attendant, the Applebee's manager. What's her name? Shout out to Natalie. Okay, girl, not too much. I see.
Somebody said that she dressed like Applebee's human resources. So you didn't even look like you dressed for the type of restaurant. That's why I keep talking about this all night long. These women don't even dress to look like the restaurants that they talk about they want y'all to take them to. They don't even dress to look like they want to go to the restaurants. I'll give you a perfect example. This is what I mean by this. You ever go pick up a chick from her spot? You about to go on a date. Have you ever picked up a chick from a spot, from her spot, or she met you at a restaurant? She drove her own car. She stepped out and she looked like she should have been in a 5-star restaurant. Where you was like, oh man, I'm underdressed. I should have dressed more with a sports jacket or a blazer. Do they make you feel like you need to go home and change? Never. I ain't never had one that stepped out of her car and I felt like I was underdressed. You know why? Because most of them don't even dress for 5-star spots like that. They're not walking out elegant with the elegant earrings and they're looking nice and just looking so professional. Right? They don't even look the part. So to sit back and look at us like you should have known. Well, if I would have known, then you should have known to dress for a 5-star restaurant. But since you didn't, you dressed for Applebee's. And a lot of these women don't realize how you dress also impacts where I'm going to take you to. Let's continue on, gentlemen.
That. And you know what? I didn't delete any comments. Like, I didn't delete anybody's comments. I didn't delete anybody's messages. I just let everybody express themselves because, first off, not only am I new to TikTok, like, I'm also like actually laughing because I'm like, nah, like, this is crazy. Like, everybody tore me up. But the truth is, from my perspective, it was an insider because I know I was never there. So I know how it looks. Like, it would be mean to give a guy your phone, like, oh, record me, and I'm smiling. I stayed to dessert just for me to end up, like, posting him. Like, nah, that would have been crazy. I would never do that. But the fact that everybody got so upset, it does spark a bigger conversation. Like, the preference, like, what is the standard for a first date for you? If your first date standard is like, you'll put a dress on, heels, makeup, and go out to Applebee's, that's totally fine. You know, maybe you didn't go to Applebee's from 15 years old with your friends every weekend and that wasn't a thing. I'm from New York. I don't know who's from New York in here, but in New York, it's a million restaurants. So for me, I would just feel like, that's lack of effort. Like, come on, babe, let's go to the park and have a picnic. Like, I would prefer that. It's never about the money. So whoever in the comments.
Yeah. New Yorkers, I need you, Midwesterners. You guys in the Midwest, you guys out East. I'm going to say this again. Midwest, stand up. You guys out East, stand up. I'm talking about all the way from Wisconsin, New Jersey, New York, Rhode Island. I'm talking about all the way down to Philly. You Pennsylvania boys, stand up for a second. When the last time y'all saw somebody do a picnic in the park in your city? Maybe some white people in the movie every once in a while. When was the last time you saw a sister say, I'm cool with a picnic with some sandwiches and some sodas and a couple bags of potato chips? When the last time you saw them chicks? She cool with some potato chips, a blanket, a Subway sandwich, and some sodas in the sun. We ain't never heard these chicks talk about no dang picnic. But this your Christian sister. I'm gonna say this again. This your church sister. This the one that was telling y'all about the Lord and the faith of a mustard seed. The Bible also says if you can't be faithful with little Applebee's, God said he ain't gonna even put in your hand to be faithful with much. 5-star restaurants. Girl, can you be faithful with an Applebee's dude? You can't even be faithful with an app. We all been going to Applebee's since we were young in TGI Fridays. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. I thought it was just me. Thank you, East Coasters, Midwesterners. I thought it was just me. Big brother in life is in the building. He says this. He say even have the proper dining etiquette. They don't even have the proper dining etiquette. Absolutely correct. And understand the difference in fine dining mannerisms. This is true too. Continental and American style. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. You are not lying, brother. These women don't even know the difference. Shout out to my man Don, aka Don JP in the building, and my brother Derek once again. Right, her pants on fire. That's what that is. That's the only reason she made this video, because over 13,000 people destroyed her in the comments.
I mean, somebody said something about he was vetting you or something. Like, babe, you're barking up the wrong tree. You're vetting the wrong person. You should already have vetted the person prior to even asking them on a date. Like, if you don't deem a person worthy enough to...
You should have vetted the dude before you showed up. You should have known what restaurant y'all were going to. Once again, I believe she knew where she was going to because she dressed for that restaurant. She dressed for Applebee's. I don't know why she think that she didn't dress for Applebee's. Baby, you dressed for Applebee's, TGI Friday, Waffle House. Your outfit said Olive Garden all over it. I don't know why you trying to pretend that your outfit was like Ruth Chris. It's not Ruth Chris, boo. Not that outfit you got on. I mean, at that restaurant.
take them to a planned date. And notice I said planned date and not an expensive date. Some people in the comments, y'all be going crazy. Like the scenarios, somebody said, charger. Somebody was like, oh, you want a man to spend $5,000 or $300 or $500. I never said a number ever. This is all, I don't know what type of women you guys dated.
Say this again. Notice, guys, they never say a number. You know why they don't say a number? Because it makes them feel like they're being purchased. I'll say this again. I've seen this. Hey guys, my job is to find these videos and chop them up. So I'm watching. I'll probably watch every week at least 500 videos every week. Every week I'm at 500 to 1,000 videos. So I see stuff that a lot of you guys just don't get a chance to see, right? Check it. Women say they don't sell a number because now it sounds like they're selling. They want you to assume a number, but they will never say a number to cover the fact that they are just there for the number. That's why she's saying that. And I've come across that time and time and time again. And women will say, I don't say a number because I don't want to come across as if I'm selling myself. But the way that you're doing and going about it, you're selling yourself anyway, ladies.
But it seems like it's projection and trauma. And I did not mean to strike a chord. Honestly, it is what it is. But I'm like really like one of the most kindest people when it comes to my heart. Like I have love for everybody. So I would never want somebody to feel bad. Like if they was trying to take me on a date, if all they could afford is Applebee's. At the end of the day, if I'm 18 years old.
Where'd she go? She going back to talk about, yeah, I was 18 back then. She keeps bringing up that being young and Applebee's is for the young back then. But now I'm a grown woman. I don't need to be going to no Applebee's. Take me somewhere else. But you dressed for Applebee's, babe. You dressed for Applebee's. What the heck you talking about?
That's fine. I remember at 18, I went out with my ex. He took me to a steakhouse in Manhattan and he was 20 and he worked at like a cable company. He didn't take me to Applebee's. Like he took me to a steakhouse and he saved up all his money and we were together for 8 years. We were kids, but I'm just used to effort. Like, cause when I like somebody, I'm going to give real effort. So for the ladies in the comments, like this, I pinned 1 out of 8,000 comments. He doesn't know you yet to spend a bunch of money on you. Eat your food and be happy. What?
Where's she lie?
What do y'all mean a bunch of money? McDonald's and Applebee's are the same exact price menu. Literally.
No, he doesn't know. She misread it. The comment says he doesn't know you yet to spend a bunch of money. He doesn't know you yet. So he shouldn't be expected to spend a bunch of money. But she, once again, sounding like Mika, isn't she? A cute face that don't hear what they're saying. I'm going to say this again. She sounds just like Anton Scandal's girlfriend, Mika. Because by now, that's Anton's girlfriend, allegedly, right? Because her husband. But my point is this. These women, that's why I say, guys, these women have been programmed to lie to themselves and lie to you since they were little kids because they cute. Mika's not beautiful. She's cute. This young lady is not beautiful. Some women are cute. Some women are beautiful. You like, goodness gracious, she's beautiful. Mika is cute. Let's get it right. This young lady right here is cute. That cute beauty. There are some women that you would not put Mika as a model on the average magazine. She would not make it into King magazine, right? This young lady either. but they're cute. And they've used their cuteness their whole lives to lie to themselves and lie to simps and lie to people like family members. And it's worked. I'm going to say it for real. It's worked. Cute women can lie to you dudes. If you're a simp, a cute woman can tell a lie and you won't even question it. You can have a cute coworker and she can lie to you about her car. And here you go helping her change her tire. But she lied. She ain't telling the story that her ex-boyfriend came and slashed that tire. She ain't telling you that. Cute women always can tell lies, or pretty women can always tell lies. But here's the part. They expect you to believe it. Because they lie to themselves so much, they really expect you to believe the lie. And that's what she's doing.
You could go to McDonald's and get 2 meals, two number ones or something, and spend like $10 each. That's 2 for $20. It's not like a bunch of money. Like, are we talking about money right now? Or are we talking about effort? And I just think that's where we kind of got confused. Like, you know, and it's okay. Maybe you just didn't understand the post, or maybe it triggered you, and maybe somebody made you feel that you had to buy their love or their approval. And this just like struck a nerve. But it is Love Day. It is Valentine's Day. It is just like the day of love. No, I don't.
There's a reason she doesn't have a Valentine's.
I have a cat. I have my Bible, so I'm gonna go home and read that. And you know, another thing, a couple people were talking about Christianity, and like, I'm not a real Christian. First off, it says do not judge, so you shouldn't be.
Oh my goodness, here we go. You literally judged that man for taking you to Applebee's. You literally judged that man by the restaurant he took you to. You literally did it. How the There's some homes in this house. There's some homes in this house. If you see them, point them out. If you see them, point them. Goodness gracious. AMSM says this. Shout out to my brother in the building. He says this. He said, Andre, he said, during your bachelor days, would you rather be with a man, with the main woman, be with the man women saw as relationship material, or the man they saw as play? Let me see if I can get this again. He said, back in my bachelor days, talking about me, he said, would you rather be with the woman or would you rather be with the man, or would you rather be the man, not with the man, but the man that women saw as relationship material, or the man they saw as play? When I was single, shit, play. Play. You know what, for real? You want the truth? If I had a choice when I was single to be the man that they saw as relationship material or the man that they saw as play, give me the relationship material man. Oh, that's who I was. These chicks was crazy enough to think that I was my relationship material because I wasn't hood, I wasn't ghetto. I knew how to put on a suit as well as a track suit. I know how to be articulate in certain atmospheres. I know how to exercise. I went to the gym. I could hold a conversation. I could talk about politics. I could talk about religion. I could talk about the stratosphere, the atmosphere. So they thought he's a keeper. I could cook. I could take him out. I've traveled. So they thought I wasn't no damn keeper. Bruh, I was far from a keeper. But my job was to look the part. The brother asked me, he said, which one would you rather be? Give me the dude that looks the part of the relationship dude. Them females ain't spreading their legs for dudes that look like players. They wasn't. When I was looking like a player, I could not get the coochie. When I started looking like I was a potential relationship guy, man, they was throwing coochie. I was still a player. I was still the player. See, you look like a relationship guy gives them an excuse to say, I'm not sleeping with a player. I'm sleeping with Andre because I really think that we can build on it. Girl, 3:15 in the morning, I'm kicking you out. What are you talking about? We ain't about to build on nothing. I just met you about an hour and a half ago. 3:15 in the morning, I'm gonna be kicking you out of here. So I seem like a relationship dude, but that ain't me. You got to go. You got to skedaddle. You got to scram, girl. Lead the ropes. Take them ropes off your ankles. Yeah, I'm gonna need those for the next chick. Take them ropes off your ankles. Blindfold. Butt plug goes over there. Oh, you keep the butt plug. Go about your business, girl. You keep the butt plug with you. Yeah, man. I look the part. I was just as dastardly as you dudes. I never judged dudes that was players. When I see the player dudes that got the 5 women and all that, I don't be judging them dudes. Why? I was just as bad. I just did it in a suit. Why they trying to judge you dudes that's like blue collar dudes? Like you dudes don't wear suits all the time. And so they be like, oh, them dudes thugs and they ain't no good. Neither was we in the white collars. Blue collar brothers. Don't you ever let these white collar brothers make it seem like that we any better than y'all. Hell no, we ain't. We just as dastardly and dirty as you blue collar brothers. We smashing chicks just like y'all smashing chicks. Y'all look like the players. We look like potential, but we all breaking their back end. Yeah, so for me, give me number one. I'm looking like true story, man. I wish I could lie to y'all, but I ain't about to sit up here and lie to y'all like this female. No, man. Breaking their back end with a tie on. That's it. Ain't no different. No different. I was breaking their back end the same way I was when I was selling drugs back in the day. When I was a drug dealer back in the day, breaking backs in, then changed my life, moving forward, put on the white collar and the tie, and I'm still breaking their back end. So it was no different, whether I was hood or whether I was considered good. You caught that? Whether I was hood or whether I was considered good, I'm still breaking their back end. So all you white collar dudes, don't be walking around like you better than the blue collar dudes. You niggas ain't no better than the blue collar dudes. You just as dirty as the rest of them. All you blue collar dudes, don't be letting these white collar dudes. We step out of our cars and we got our little suit on. We got a little monk strap shoes on, shiny. We got the suit on, the pinstripe suit on, looking like Kevin Samuels walking down the street. Yeah, dang. I bet you he get all the hoes. We get the same ones y'all get. The same ones y'all get, bro. We might not be smashing Aisha and Keisha, but we smashing Aisha and Keisha auntie who own a house. You smashing the chick that's renting a house. We smashing the chick that's own a house. Both of them getting their coochie beat up on the kitchen counter. Am I lying? Both of them getting their back in on the. Come on.
I want sex in the kitchen, over by the stove.
I want
put you on the counter.
Where?
By the butter rolls.
Hands on the table. Put her on her tippy toes.
Girl, we'll be making love like the restaurant was closed.
Am I lying? Oh, you white collar dudes, you know what you see, y'all not telling the truth to the blue collar brothers, man. Y'all try to make it seem like we just innocent, and us white collar guys, we only want women for wives and girlfriends. Bullshit. We just, bruh, don't think that us white collar dudes graduated from the hood and we still ain't hood as you are. Shh. We even worse because we look like relationship dudes. We're even worse because we don't have on Jordans all the time, and we have on our loafers, and we don't wear Jordans, we wear Adidas. We can go out there and play golf and bowl with the best of them. And so women think that we innocent. They think that we're safe. Shh. Girl, you know how many ropes I got in that closet? How many blindfolds I got? You know how many gags I got for you, girl? You should have hung out with the hood dudes. He don't think as deep and dastardly as we do. The white collar dudes, And please, I was 50 Shades of Dre. Are you crazy? You know who I ain't never seen in a toy store on a regular basis? Blue collar dudes. The blue collar, I know I'm riding this out, guys. This is my rant for the night. The blue collar dudes. Blue collar dudes be like, let me get some Magnums and let me get some, what's her favorite drink? Let me get that drink. I'm about to head over to her crib. That's blue collar dudes. Let me get what she like to drink and let me get some condoms, right? White collar dudes. We pulling up in front of every damn toy store we can find. Adult toy store. Let me get that dog collar. Yeah, let me get that paddle right there. Let me get 3 of them butt plugs, the body massage, the edible body massage, the edible panties. Yeah, let me get that vibe. Let me get that vibrator real quick for her. Yeah, what else do she like? What else do she like? What else do I think she gonna like? Oh yeah, let me see how solid these ropes are. Oh yeah, these the real ropes. Let me get 2 of them. That's blue collar, that's white collar dudes. That's white collar dudes. Don't y'all think white collar dudes ain't dirty, man? We dirty. We some dirty mother dude. When I say time to the train track, I'm talking about like waiting for the train to come. We time to the train tracks. They wearing blindfolds till tomorrow morning. I don't know why y'all think white collar dudes ain't innocent. I mean, we all innocent. Y'all think y'all blue collar dudes walking around with y'all white tees on and your wife beaters and your Timberlands, and you think we hard. Shh. Y'all ain't no different and no better than us. We play innocent. We play like, yes, girl, yes. How many children do you have? Well, we don't give a damn about. We go, hey, like I told y'all, when you daddies come to pick up your kids, I'm smashing your baby mama in your kids' room. All right? Shh. Us white collar dudes, see, you blue collar dudes, you gonna smash her on the couch, in the kitchen, in the car. Us white collar dudes, we dirty. I'm smashing on your kid's race car bed, on that Barbie bed, that little Barbie bed you got your daughter a couple years ago. I'm smashing your girl, your baby mama on that damn Barbie bed. What you talking about? Bunk beds? Man, dude, you know how many bunk beds I done been in that wasn't mine? Do not trust white collar dudes, man. Do not underestimate us. Don't trust us for nothing. We will get your girl and gone. White collar dudes are known for happy hours. Ain't no blue collar dudes got happy hours. We the ones that's downtown in suits and these chicks walking up on us, just throwing in the hotel across the Marriott or the Intercontinental across the street. And we gonna beat her coochie up before she need to go home to her husband. And she talking about she had happy hour with the girls after work. Man, I know that was my rant for the day, but I'm telling y'all, bruh, do not trust us white collar dudes. Ever. We just like you blue collar brothers, man. We just like y'all. We ain't no different. Do not let them damn sports cars and having money in your account and putting on nice little $300 ties. Don't let all that shit fool you, bruh. Seriously. But if I had a choice, I would stay as the dude that the women were dumb enough to believe that I was relationship material. No, I wasn't. Hell no. Shout out to my brother Black Nubian in the building, Canadian boys at it again.
I told this guy where I was from. He said, oh, Canada.
Yeah, for real, man. And some of you white collar dudes, the reason why y'all laughing in the comments, because you know I'm telling the truth. That's why y'all laugh. That's why AMSM and all you other dudes are laughing. You know, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. That's white collar dudes. You cannot trust us. Don't let them conference meetings and those if your woman says she got to go to a quarterly meeting and it's out of town, and you know your woman fine, and it's dudes like me that smell good and got a suit on, and I'm clean and I'm looking good, and she got to go with quarterly meetings for the weekend, and I'm there, you live in Tampa, quarterly meeting is in Orlando. Free drinks? Free food? Oh, bruh. If you think your wife ain't getting beat back at the quarterly meetings, you know how much we was getting at the quarterly meetings? Am I lying? All you white collar dudes, am I lying? White collar dudes, tell me you wasn't smashing them at the Christmas party. Quite put a 1 in the comments, white collar dudes. If you didn't got you some Christmas party coochie, the corporate Christmas party, don't let me be the only one put a 1 in that comment section. You know you done got you some corporate Christmas coochie. Whether it was that night, a couple of months later, a couple of weeks later, a couple of days later, but you got the initial time that y'all met was that Christmas party. And then 2 days, 3 days, 3 months later, you beating the brakes off that coochie. Thank you. I ain't the only one. I am not the only one. So don't be expecting me to pretend that your wife ain't get her back broke in after I got her number at the Christmas party. I didn't have to smash it that night. My job was to build on top of that. I'm gonna see her at work on Monday anyway. Shh, y'all got white collar dudes. Don't be trusting us. I'm telling y'all, you're gonna be some disappointed because you keep thinking that white collar dudes ain't grimy like you blue collar dudes. You wear a white tee, you wear a white wife beater, we wear a white shirt. But do realize underneath that white shirt, we wearing a wife beater. We got a white t-shirt on. You wearing a tee, we wearing a tee. The difference between you is our t-shirt is up under our white shirt. In other words, these women think because they see a tie that went, you know what I mean? Women, you could tie, dude, the stuff you could do with a tie with the, my bad, I'm having flashbacks. Especially after drinks. Hell yeah. I had one chick, she didn't do, she literally walked into the Christmas party. I had been there about half an hour just chopping it up. Me and her was cool. She walked in with her girls. I mean, chocolate, you know, when them real pretty chocolate sisters. She was one of them, like super beautiful. Walked into the Christmas party with her girls. I glanced over, I saw her. She glanced over, saw me. Literally, dude, we wasn't in the Christmas party. Couldn't have been 30 minutes. Now, y'all know Andre. I got a hotel down the street from the Christmas party just in case I come across anything anyway. If I don't, cool. But if I do, in other words, if I don't smash your wife that night, cool. Okay, the hotel room, I ain't tripping. But if your wife is ready to give it up, who am I not to have a hotel room on call down the street from the Christmas party? Who am I? Every Christmas party, I had a hotel room waiting down the street. Every one of them. This chocolate sister walked right up to me, grabbed my hand, and just escorted me right on out the Christmas party. I kid you not. I was like, what are you, I ain't gonna say her name, but I'm like, what are you doing? She said, let's go. And I know you got a hotel room. I said, you don't know me like that. She said, Andre. I said, come on, let's go. I said, we did what we need to do. And I wanted some more of that. She looked at me with the sweetest face. I said, let's one more time. And she looked at me, because we're about to take a shower and head back to the Christmas party. And she looked at me and she said, Andre, how many times do you want me to come? And I was like, yeah. And what it was, I never told her this story. What happened was, this was like a month after I had the one chick that had 9 orgasms, right? So I ain't never seen no 9 orgasms in one night on one chick. So I'm thinking to myself like, oh yeah, I could do that to all the women. So after the 3rd orgasm, the chocolate chick was like, come on, Dre, you wearing the sister out. Come on, you know, I like to have fun too, but come on, man. I'm looking like, all right, you made a good Good point. You know, you made a good point. You know, I'm thinking about the other chick with the 9 orgasms. I could do it again with another chick. And this chick was happily married. Happily married. The chocolate chick, happily married. Her and her husband would go to the gym all the time. I would see, because we all went to the same gym. I would see them in the gym all the time. They had one son. They had one son. Been together forever. But she wanted what she wanted. So when I tell y'all, do not be looking at these white collar dudes in suits and all this as if we like, oh, they must be, they're relationship material. That's why they get the women. Man, we just as dirty as y'all, bruh. We just as dirty as y'all. Will says this. He say, Dre, them chicks in the office was always feeling and giving it up. He said, you didn't even have to ask. Facts. He said, we will do your wife back in the day. Yes, sir. Like it was nothing. Chicks like that work for the government are the worst. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. There are certain careers, man. Women are just crafty, just grimy. So I'm telling y'all, man, I didn't want to go on my little rant about that, but that was a good question that my brother asked when he asked, hey, Dre, got a question for you. Would you rather be the guy that looks like relationship material or the guy that looks like a player? Give me the relationship material looking guy. I look it, but like I say, I keep ropes. Keep some ropes. Believe that. That's serious. I'm for real. It's chicks that still got my stuff in their house. Like, how you still got my stuff in your house and you got a new man? All right, let's get back to the video.
Judging me based on anything I posted on TikTok. But nonetheless, I just wanted to get into that. I don't see in the Bible where it calls us to like settle for less. It actually encourages us to go after what God has.
It's amazing how she considers Applebee's settling for less. Not laying a foundation, because God also talked many times in the Bible about laying foundations. But she considers laying a foundation of getting to know somebody, settling for less.
Placed in us, like the things that he's called us like to go after. So he wants us to have heaven on earth. Heaven on earth is not like settling with a low standard. Like, somebody wrote in the comment like, well, you lucky you didn't go to his house and just get, just a little like session of this and that, and he wanted to take you out to dinner. I'm not saying that was her accent, but that's what her page gave.
Oh, you just got offended because all those sisters was telling you about yourself, sister. Don't get mad. Zeta says this. Thank you guys for reminding me of the super chats, the other super chats. Zeta says this. You see how she brought up the ex that he took her to an expensive date. That's true. I kind of look past that. Good call. Good call, Zeta. On an expensive date, and how now she's trying to compare that's what the last man did and put that on the next man. Absolutely correct. And she said she was with him, I believe, 8 years. For 8 years. And he saved up his money and he da-da-da-da. Man, please. Nobody trying to deal with all that, sister. Nobody's trying to deal with all that. Thanks for reminding me of the super chat, gentlemen. Hope I didn't miss anybody else. Let's continue on.
And it was just like, that's uncalled for. Like, why would a man, like, listen, everybody has different standards, to say the least. So, we need to normalize getting treated with heaven.
This is one of those chicks that really think they deserve better and they're running out of time. I'm saying this again. This is one of those chicks that believe that she deserves better, but not realizing that she's running out of time. That beauty doesn't last forever, and they don't realize that. that beauty does not last forever. And there'll be a simp that settles for her. But this is the same type of chick that will get with the dude, drain him, divorce him, and get with another dude that she thinks is better.
Standards. Like, I give what I expect to get back. Like, I expect to have basic respect. I expect to have effort given, especially if you're pursuing me. So there's nothing wrong with that. And nobody can make me feel bad for that. And I just don't want any of the women and the men who commented in here who agree with me that I see y'all arguing. I see y'all trying to defend me and just going back and forth in the comments. And I appreciate the love, but you don't cast your pearls to swine. And
Mama, the only reason they're defending you because they think you cute. This is how naive these women are. Just like with Mika, there are dudes in the comments of Mika videos that believe that her and Anton, she's innocent. I tell you, she's innocent because they think of how cute they think she is. He said, "You didn't smaller. I see." Kenny says this. He said, "You didn't smaller. I see them cheeks, them cheekbones starting to get small." Yeah, right. Seriously. He said, "You dating smaller, or you're getting smaller." I'm starting to see those cheekbones starting to get smaller, going back to your drug days when you're young. Again, smaller. You caught that? I caught that in the mirror this morning, Kenny. Because I have been on my workout, exercise, eating good, staying away from the carbs, blah, 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 right? And I looked in the mirror earlier today and I was like, is my face getting smaller? And I caught the first time I caught that. So yeah, shout out to you, Ken. Appreciate that compliment. Yeah, that wall, yeah. Don't worry, the wall will tell her. Absolutely correct, LJ. Zeta says this before we go back to the video. He says this. He said, a chick tried to get me like that and said the last guy that she went out. Oh, yeah, I've had dates like that they always want to talk about the last guy or their ex. Took her to Ruth Chris. And I said, okay. And I took $60 out of my pocket, threw it at her, and left and said, go buy yourself a meal, brokey. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. That wall is undefeated. I've had that happen. Females talk about their exes on a date or talk about what the last man did. And I'm like, you know what? He could do it again. I'm out.
Galatians 1:10 says that we are not here to people please and to please man. And if we are here to please man, then we are not followers of Christ. So keep that in mind when, the masses want you to agree with them, and stand firm on your standards so that there's no regret with whatever choice you live with, And for the women who's on here, like, I've been married 20 years, my man sipping Applebee's, we got to keep up with the times, because as much as I love that, and that
got to keep up with the times. In other words, Applebee's was good for when you guys that got married back then, but for you guys that are with women right now, no, Applebee's is not keeping up with the time. That's what she's basically saying. You guys are not keeping up with the time.
Goals for all of us, I'm sure, who's not married to meet the love of our life. But it's like Applebee's 20 years ago was more high end. So, that's just a different time. So what you're saying is not wrong. It's just the timeline is a little off. So if you're 18 years old, go for it. Applebee's, like, young. If you're in your 60s, Applebee's is great. But like, any age you can grab Applebee's, but for a date night, I just feel like more effort should be given. And that's my take on it. But thank y'all for, making this post go viral, and for all the love for my first week of being on TikTok. So shout out to TikTok, and I love y'all. I'm gonna post more.
You posted it. The video went viral. The comment section did not go the way you thought it would. So now you want to backtrack. Y'all could pause to read. After she posted that and got ate up in the comment section, she decided to post this.
First off, I am 1 week, maybe brand new to.
Let's look at the comments, just a couple of them. Look at this, 13,269 comments. Yeah, she'll be forever single. Oh, I can see that all day long. I can see either a simp go marry her or she gonna be forever single. That's easy. I can see that. She gonna be one of them chicks that's like, I just want a child. I don't need no man. I just want a child. I just want to have a baby. I just need a man to have a baby. She gonna be one of those chicks. Natalie says, you dressed as the manager of an Applebee's. Another sister says, Jayla says this. Since when did I become embarrassing? When did it become embarrassing to eat at normal restaurants? Another sister says this. These are women, sisters talking. There is nothing wrong with Applebee's. And Rhea says this. Mind you show up in our cosplay. I didn't get that, but at the end of the day, these sisters were not agreeing with this. He said redhead before she was getting married, she had to know. Absolutely correct. She had to know the rug burn on her back. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. These are the same women that be praying for a man, but then when God send them one, they act like they don't want it.
TikTok, so I'm learning it. I'm video and I posted something about Applebee's, but the truth is I was not really on it with anybody.
The only reason she posted that second video is because the comment section didn't go how she wanted it to. If people were in the comment section agreeing with her, she would double down on the lie. Yep. She would have continued to be upset over a fake scenario just to try to get more views. You wanted to jump on the bandwagon so bad of hating men just so you can go viral. It's a good thing it didn't work out for you. Somebody in the comment section said she has the nerve to be upset about Applebee's when she's dressed like she's going on a job interview.
Monsters.
So what's the best first date you've ever been on?
Best first date I've ever been on. So there was this guy, he took me on his private jet to go to Bora Bora.
Private jet?
Yes, and there was caviar on the jet. Yeah, and then we were gonna go see dolphins.
Dolphins.
And things like that.
And things like that. Bora Bora on the first date, god damn.
Are we not gonna go on the date?
No, we not.
Where can men not take y'all on first dates?
Oh
my
Don't take me to Applebee's. Applebee's is crazy. I go to Applebee's with my friend.
Take you on the first date is how he feel about you.
That is not true.
Dude, if there's a woman you've been wanting to talk to for so long,
You're gonna show
finally got her, you gonna take her to Applebee's?
Why do you think he went you for so long though?
He said it.
Because he
was in my DM like, can I eat it, please? That's why.
Stop trying to expose me.
They also said that who always been trying to get at you.
I would
never give a chance. Those are the worst.
That's not always true though.
No, it is.
I did that one time. I did it twice, and I will never in my life do it.
I would never do it. They keep running me down. You've been wanting to talk to me. You've been saying, yo, what's up? And then when you get me, you play in my face. But I heard after a while, once they finally get you, it just satisfies them. Like, all right, I got you.
That's an ego ball.
That's how life works. Like, you never saw something you wanted for so long. My bad.
But I'm not gonna fiend for something for so long. If it's not for me, I'm good. I don't like rejection.
Monique, what's a place that if the guy says, you know what, I want to take you out, we going out, let's go, and then he comes up with an option, what's an option that you say, nah, that ain't for me?
I mean, I don't do Applebee's and chill.
So y'all got BBWs not going to Applebee's now? Is this what's going on in the States? Is this what's going on in the States? We got simping going on. And we got the big girls, big girls want you to back it up. Want you to back it up. Will says this. He said, when a woman knows that you are the prize, they will invest in you to show appreciation. Remember that, men. Absolutely correct. Appreciation. Goodness gracious. Where is a place that big girls is that? So there's a place where big girls say they ain't gonna eat. You ain't gonna eat that 2 for 1 big girl?
works. Like you never saw something you wanted for so long. My bad.
But I'm not gonna fiend for something for so long. If it's not for me, I'm good. I don't like rejection.
Monique, what's the place that if the guy says, you know what, I want to take you out, we going out, let's go, and then he comes up with an option, what's the option that you say, nah, that ain't for me?
I mean, I don't do Applebee's and Chili's and Red Robin and places like that. But I'm gonna definitely express that and suggest.
Why? Wait, why? Tell me why.
Because I feel like those places are just like sit down McDonald's. I don't think there's anything spectacular about the food.
I feel that there's nothing spectacular about you. I don't even know you, and I wouldn't feel that there is something spectacular. And the man that's taking you out on a date 9 times out of 10, who doesn't truly know you yet, he is taking you to a spot that you deserve to go to. Look, I want to show you guys something while these women are complaining about this. I want to show you guys something real quick. We're going to take a few seconds out and look at some spots. Just a few moments. While these women back in the States telling you you can't take them to Applebee's, I want to show you some spots around Colombia, Medellin, Cartagena, that are not expensive spots. It's all about the atmosphere being romantic, not how much you spend. I'm going to say this again. You're going to notice the theme here in Colombia is all about the atmosphere being romantic, not how much you spend. Let's start by looking at spots in Medellin. Now you think that these were expensive spots. They aren't.
Visité el restaurante más viral de Cartagena y definitivamente uno de los lugares más top que he visitado. Desde que entras te recibe una estatua gigante que se roba absolutamente todas las miradas y proyectan visuales sobre su vestuario. Por eso te recomiendo venir en la noche. Morena Orígenes está ubicado en Getsemani y aquí todo es una experiencia, la ambientación, la comida y los shows. En la noche hacen unos rituales llenos de luz, música y energía. De cena pedimos el pollo 7 especias con sabores del Medio Oriente y un glaseado de chiles dulces espectacular. También probamos los tacos servidos en tortilla de maíz con guacamole super deli. Y para hacer con broche de oro vivimos la experiencia de la preparación.
El mejor restaurante de Medellín. Cima se considera uno de los mejores restaurantes de la ciudad y está en la vía Las Palmas, en una imponente casa con una vista privilegiada de toda la ciudad.
You see how the atmosphere is and you're not going broke? It's all about the atmosphere in many countries. It's not about how much you spend.
Gastronómica se fundamenta en una cocina contemporánea que exalta los sabores de los productos locales, logrando un equilibrio perfecto entre técnica, creatividad y territorio. La experiencia inició con una entrada de carpaccio fungi, que a mi consideración es uno de los más deliciosos que he probado. Continuamos con un taco dog po, elaborado con cerdo asado al estilo oriental, tortilla de maíz y salsa de la casa, una combinación llena de carácter y profundidad de sabor. Entre los platos fuertes destacan dos verdaderos protagonistas: pesca y coco, una pesca blanca del día proveniente del Pacífico colombiano, delicada y aromática.
Este es el restaurante más loco al que yo he ido, se llama Cuerdo, pero de cuerdo no tiene nada. Cuando entras aquí te sientes como en medio de la selva. Justo en la mitad
We're still in Medellin. The atmosphere.
encuentras una malla suspendida en el aire. Y además, si alguien está de cumpleaños, le cantan el no cumpleaños a otra persona de la mesa.
Correct. It is not expensive. $30 meals. $30 for you, $30 for her. $40 for you, $40 for her. Depending on what you're drinking, it might be 50 or 60. It depends on what side of Medellin you're in, of course. But it's nothing like what the women in the United States are talking about, taking them out to $400, $500 meals.
La presentación de los platos es tan loca como este gato vomitando pitaya. Y hasta nos sirvieron la entrada sobre un plato hecho a base de materiales reciclados. Y no te confíes porque hasta luego puede ser chocolate.
Spots in Cartagena.
Aquí te van 5 opciones de restaurantes que probé en mi viaje por Cartagena, Colombia, y que definitivamente sí te recomiendo. Número 1, Casual Bistro Local. Un restaurante de comida caribeña, pequeño, pero que no te deje engañar por su tamaño. Verdaderamente sientes que estás probando comida local con ingredientes.
Do you see how different Colombian women go dress just to go to a basic restaurant? Let's look at this young lady right here with the earrings, the dress on. Can you see yourself taking her to Ruth Chris? Yes. Why? She's dressed for it. Colombian women dress for it.
Ingredientes 100% de la región. Aquí nos fuimos por un menú de degustación de 5 tiempos para probar de todo un poco, iniciando con un ceviche con la leche de tigre de otro nivel, un guisadito de cangrejo que estaba espectacular, un arroz caribeño que fue mi favorito y de plato fuerte una ternera que se deshacía. Y obviamente para cerrar con broche de oro, postres con frutas de la región. Número 2, la cevichería dentro de la ciudad amurallada.
These are 5 of the best restaurants, not only restaurants, but some of the best ones that are in Cartagena.
Aquí obviamente teníamos que pedir ceviche y nos fuimos por 2 opciones, uno estilo peruano y uno muy local, los dos estaban deliciosos. También nos pedimos una ensalada con calamar que estaba súper fresca y para cerrar un arroz caldosito estilo arroz a la tumbada con mucho sabor. Número 3, Morena Café, de vuelta en Getsemaní.
We're just talking about the cafe. We looked at this one earlier. I made a mistake and dropped it in the Medellin one, but we looked at this one earlier. This is during the daytime.
Este lugar brilla por su decoración. Definitivamente si quieres fotos muy aesthetic, este es el mejor lugar para tomarlas. Pero eso no es todo. Aunque el servicio deja algo que desear, la comida sí cumple. Aquí nos pedimos...
You are not going broke in these restaurants. That's the part that gets me. That's why I'm like, you guys that are still dating in the United States, have fun with that, with these chicks with the Applebee's and Olive Garden. They're complaining. But when you go to other countries like DR, Thailand, Peru, the Peruvian food, Brazil, it's all about the atmosphere, not how much you spend.
Vuelta, un caldosito con mariscos, un salmón asado que venía con un puré delicioso, la pesca del día con mango mojo y quinoa, que fue mi favorito, y obviamente no podía faltar el postre con un buen café. Como número 4, y porque no podemos dejar de lado las cafeterías, aquí te traigo un 2x1. Época Café, ideal para pasar un buen rato platicando con amigas y que degustes un auténtico café colombiano acompañado de una de sus opciones deliciosas de pan. Y la manchurrea, café artesanal de altura que definitivamente debes probar y no puedes dejar de llevarte una o 2 bolsas a casa. Y como número 5, la joya de la corona, Celele. Este más que un restaurante es una experiencia gastronómica que no se pueden perder y que definitivamente amerita un video propio. Este lugar enaltece la comida caribeña y ha sido nominado varias veces como uno de los 50 mejores restaurantes del mundo. En esta ocasión probamos la ensalada de las flores, el celele de cerdo, el calamar de mejillones y el cangrejo caribeño. Todo estaba delicioso y además uno de los platillos más hermosos que he visto. Cuéntame, ¿qué otra joya gastronómica me faltó incluir en este top?
Spots in Cali. Here in Cali, Colombia.
Les presento Astoria Rooftop. Este lugar es maravilloso. Lo conocí hace unos días y quise venir a mostrárselos a ustedes. Vean esta vista tan espectacular. Hoy vinimos a la hora del atardecer.
And remember, Cali's costs on average for everything is 40% less than Medellin, Bogota, and Cartagena. So even when you come to Cali, you're really getting a bang for your buck compared to the other cities. And yet those other cities still give you a better atmosphere that are not expensive.
Para poder ver esa puesta de sol desde acá, gente, la ciudad de Bogotá se ve divino. La música y el ambiente es espectacular. Aquí también es un lugar donde pueden venir sus hijos a almorzar, a tardear, delicioso. Hoy vinimos con nuestras hijas y esto fue lo que pedimos de entradas. Una cazuela de champiñones con queso fundido, imperdible.
Este es el nuevo restaurante en Cali con vista panorámica a la ciudad del que todos están hablando y debes de conocer, con sus shows en vivo y una comida ancestral muy deliciosa. Lo mejor de todo es que abrieron sus puertas hoy 11 de diciembre. Se llama Origen Nativo, ubicado en el kilómetro 5 vía Cristo Rey. Abren todos los días de 8 de la mañana a 12 de medianoche y es un lugar espectacular para venir con toda la familia. Tienen un menú súper amplio que inspira esa comida de nosotros, de nuestros orígenes, y es demasiado rica. Yo me probé este churrasco al fogón. Este es el nuevo restaurante en Cali con vista panorámica a toda la ciudad del que todos están hablando y debes de conocer, con sus shows en vivo y una comida ancestral muy deliciosa. Lo mejor de todo es que abrieron sus puertas hoy 11 de diciembre. Se llama Origen Nativo, ubicado en el kilómetro 5 vía Cristo Rey. Abren todos los días de 8 de la mañana a 12 de medianoche y es un lugar espectacular
espectacular para venir con toda la familia. Tienen un menú súper amplio que inspira esa comida de nosotros, de nuestros orígenes, y es demasiado rica. Yo me este churrasco al fogón que estaba suavecito y con muy buen sabor.
Que viva la comida colombiana y precisamente la de mi Valle del Cauca. Adivina qué, nueva sede de carbones y parrilla, uno de los restaurantes más representativos de la comida típica.
Ubicada en un barrio patrimonio de Cali, La Alameda, gigante, hermosa, aquí cabe toda la ciudad. Acá un plato personal comen 2 personas, son demasiado grandes y sus precios buenísimos. Mira, esta entrada de patacón con guacamole, chicharrón.
These are, like this restaurant we're looking at right now is Cali's version of what we consider an Applebee's or IHOP back in the States. They're just having breakfast as well as brunch right now.
O esta picada para 2 con 2 costillitas.
All right, so I just wanted to stop that right there. But I just want you guys to see for a minute some of the restaurants that the women complain about in the States. Man, you ain't got to deal with them. Because in other countries, it's all about the atmosphere. I'll say that again. Ain't nobody looking at the price like that. It's all about the atmosphere. But the women in the States, they don't care about the atmosphere. They care about how much you spent on them. They want to go back to their friends and say, girl, I had this lobster and shrimp and steak at so-and-so restaurant, but it's just a regular box restaurant. There is no special views. You notice that in the United States, the restaurants ain't got no special views. And you can say, oh, wow, I'm over this mountaintop, or I've got dancers in the atmosphere and they're dancing around our table. You don't have that. It's crazy, man. You got to, it's crazy. Let me bring the video back up, the other video.
It's all stuff that they're just heating up in the microwave anyway. They aren't. You go back in the kitchen.
Let me go back. Let me take this down, remove, and add this back up.
Back there, they're heating up frozen food. I could do that at the house. So let's go somewhere where.
All right. So I just want to point out. Since we're probably not going to get sponsored by any of these people now, I might as well just say, you might be right, but like, Cheesecake Factory ain't no different. You just happen to like the Cheesecake Factory. So for you, it's a quality of food thing. What if it's not a budget issue per se then for you? It's a quality. So if there are a restaurant that costs just as much or just as little, you'd be okay with it. You just don't want to be in a chain restaurant.
Yeah, and I don't even know if it's necessarily like a chain restaurant. I just, like you said, I want somewhere where where the quality of the food is gonna be good. Like, we're gonna enjoy this date. Let's enjoy the food. I'm a foodie, so clearly. So
are you willing to split the bill? What if the brother says, because like you said, if he pulled it to the
hold on. What if he's responsible? And what if he's getting to know you? Yes. And what if
get to know me? Don't tell me no Applebee's then.
Because Applebee's says what? What does Applebee's say about
you? It seems like you weren't trying to be creative and think of a nice spot. You're to a chain restaurant.
But so you don't eat at chain restaurants?
On a first date.
Hold on. Oh, we need a whole nother segment, guys. Okay, you need to get my first call relationship going. And you got to rip up your list because Applebee.
Hey! I'm 32 years old. Why are we still going? We're not in college no more.
But you're still single.
Okay.
So what I'm saying to you is, there may be. I'm just saying to the pastor. What I'm saying is, maybe what you're looking for is Applebee's. Because usually the greatest things are in packages you didn't want. Like I just want you to say if I'm just telling you, like if at the end of the day, it was everything else you wanted. He didn't cheat on you. He was integrous. And he just loved Applebee. You might have cut off the blessing before it even started.
I told her all of this. When the pastor, the first lady said, it's all you think.
So when the pastor, the first lady's here, you want to apologize to me first, right?
I think y'all need therapy.
Are you serious?
You really just pulled up to Applebee's?
Like, she mad because we at Applebee's on the first date.
You got my number and you take it.
Okay, look, we at Applebee's. Okay, it's the first date.
Me right now?
Why you so mad? I just met you.
Yeah,
Yo, I just met her like 15 minutes ago. It's our first date. I tell her to get something to eat. Follow me up here. She followed me to Applebee's. She got a problem with it. What's wrong with Applebee's?
Really just took me to Applebee's though, like, for real? Like, are you serious right now?
It's the first date.
This is a joke, right?
No, it ain't no joke. I'm getting to know you, right? Am I not getting to know you?
Applebee's? Do I look like an Applebee's? Applebee's?
Okay, I ain't say all that. But I tell you,
Applebee's?
220. What's wrong? 2 for 20. Yo, chill out. Yo, you gonna drive off? Yo, look, she driving off. Cause I tell you, Applebee's. Look, ain't no.
I have to record this one, man. This is crazy. Hey, baby, listen.
He just met her. Just met her. We're about to look at this other one again. Dressed like she going ready for Applebee's in Olive Garden with the tattoo on her arm. Let's listen to her complain again.
Listen, I take you to Applebee's just get something to eat, and that's it. That's all we gotta do.
Recording me? I don't want to go to Applebee's.
I don't want you, but I know it's our third date. I wanted to get something to eat because we don't gotta. It's just Applebee's. I get paid Friday.
No, do I look like an Applebee's type person?
I'm not saying you look like Applebee's. No. I'm just saying let's go to Applebee's right here and let's go get something to eat. No. And then Friday we be good Friday.
That's a great idea. Friday we can go to Fridays.
We be good Friday to go to get something else to eat. It's better, but right now.
Wait till Friday.
I want to take y'all something to do now. I want to take y'all now.
Okay, well you can go eat.
Come on, let's go.
No, I don't want to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
No.
You
enjoy your 2 for 20. I'm not a 2 for 20 type of girl. Do you see me?
She said what?
I know, but I'm saying I'm not saying
you don't know.
I'm just saying let's go to Applebee's.
No.
We're already here.
No.
We're already here.
No. I want some Ocean Prime, Papados.
Oh, we have to wait another day. I don't got the.
Okay, then so what you have me get dressed for?
I want to take you out to eat, man. Man.
No, you have
Come on, you ready? Now you standing up. Now let's go.
I don't want to go. I'm gonna watch you go. And you tell me how it was.
Oh, see, Friday. We gotta do it Friday then.
Friday,
man. I was gonna say just get.
Thank you.
Oh my God, he got an Ultima.
She talking about his car. He got an Ultima. Shout out to my brother Will with the $10 love on the PayPal, as well as all you guys over on the Cash App. Appreciate you, gentlemen.
You ready to go around to eat?
Sure.
You get a little
cold. Can we turn the air down just a little bit?
Oh, okay. No problem. We'll go out to eat, and then I'm thinking, like to a movie or something. You cool with it?
Okay. Where we going out to eat at?
Well, I was thinking like Cracker Barrel. You don't like Cracker Barrel?
Mm-mm.
Well, just in case you didn't like it, I went and put together a little list of my notes. We can go to Applebee's. You like Applebee's? Chili's?
No.
Cheesecake Factory?
No.
Chipotle?
You better than me, Alexis. I would have took her home. I'd have dropped her ass off. Talking about some. Why can't we go to the best restaurants today and man say Friday? He said these videos hit different after being in Colombia a month. Absolutely correct. You be looking at this like, man, this is a waste of life and time. Will says this, please tell me this is not the type of chicks looking and dressed like this. When you all walk up to Dre, yeah. And he looks at you sideways. Seriously. Dudes know by now, guys kind of know. Don't just kind of walk any type of chick up to. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm kidding. If I took a picture of Andrea every day how she dresses, you guys would swear, who the hell is she trying to model for? What modeling agency hiring her? Where are y'all going to? I'd be like, we're going to the grocery store. Man, I'd be having to put on slacks and hard bottom shoes to match her quite often. Just going to the grocery store. And if I got on sneaks, I got to make sure, okay, everything looks good. Okay. I got to have a button down short sleeve shirt if I got on jeans and shorts and sneaks. Because Miss Fashion over here, you see what I'm saying? I kid you not, man. I love it. I am not complaining at all. But there are women these women don't know how to dress in the States, man. They do not know how to dress in the States at all, bruh.
No.
Olive Garden?
No.
Buffalo Wild Wing?
No.
Wild Wing Cafe?
No.
I used to love Buffalo Wild Wing.
Starbucks?
I don't do coffee dates.
So you don't want to eat, is what you're saying?
No, I do want to eat, but I mean the list that you're rattling off, there's not a place that you go for a first date.
Well, where you go?
I was thinking something more like Ruth Chris, the Sundial, maybe like I was thinking Noble or whatever. You're not
Wrong nigga. Come on.
huh?
Wrong.
What?
Come on.
You put
Come on.
you put me out?
Yeah. You have to get on Facebook dating or something.
We didn't even leave yet though.
We not.
Okay. Okay. I mean, we can talk about. I mean,
we ain't nothing to talk about. You told me you want to go to Nobu. Get your Nobu.
Y'all just seen the craziest video on TikTok. And I'm like, so let me tell y'all about the video. And then I'll post it below so y'all can go listen to it. So anyway, it's this video of this girl who went on a date with this guy. She said he called her up. The guy is on the audio on this video too. They both are talking back and forth. So it's just an audio video. It's not really a video that you can actually look at, but it's audio. So she recording the conversation between her and the guy. So the guy called her up and he was like, what you doing? She said nothing. He was like, put some clothes on or ask where we going. Just put some clothes on. The whole day gonna be on me. So she get dressed. They go out. They done did all their little thing. They end up at TGIF Friday or Applebee's or something like that. So when they get to Applebee's, she ordered a steak fajita meal. She ordered a steak fajita meal. And he's...
Hey, I thought I was the only one that caught when he said that. Shout out to LJ. I thought I was the only one that I caught when he said that, when he came around and opened up the door. he said, wrong ninja. Wrong ninja. Yes, he did.
Upset with her because he said that she shouldn't have ordered the highest thing on the menu. She shouldn't have went for the highest thing on the menu, knowing that they don't had done went that whole day and he don't spent money on her all that day. And she's like, bruh, I got a steak fajita meal. And if that was gonna break you, you should have left my ass at home. So what's y'all take on that? When you go out on a date with somebody, do you get what you normally get if you was going by yourself? Or do you like, hey, I normally get the steak meal, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these chicken tenders because I don't know if he can write the bill? Or do you just get what the hell you want and be like, shit, he shouldn't have invited me? Y'all put it in the comment section below. And I'm gonna link the video so y'all can go watch it or listen to the audio. And then y'all tell me what y'all think. But I'm like, bruh. Okay.
Pause this and read it. I'm gonna give you a little time though. So she basically came to the internet to try to dog this man that thought highly enough to even pay for her for something to eat for that night. Because when they get to act like this, I'm starting to feel like that they don't have no means to eat. I'm sorry. But guess what? I ain't gonna do too much talking. The comments did enough talking on her video, so then she wanted to retract it. So let's check out what she said afterwards.
Y'all are going crazy on me. Story time. First off, I am 1 week, maybe brand new to TikTok, so I'm learning it. I made a video and I posted something about Applebee's, but the truth is, I was not really on a date with anybody. I just left a business meeting because I am an entrepreneur,
So when the dog men campaign don't work in your favor, now you just want to start lying. So at some point, regardless, you was lying. Was you lying in the beginning or you lying now? I'm just gonna say you lying now. It was so bad that even Applebee's commented on it. You think I'm lying? Look, I ain't lying. Sounds like a man with taste. And serious question.
Wow. Even Applebee's came up there. I doubt if it was Applebee's though. But I get his point.
Where do y'all think y'all supposed to eat at all the time? Do y'all think every time you go out to eat, it's going to be at Steak 48 or Prime 112 or something? No! Who do y'all think y'all is? A lot of people have forgotten.
White girl just letting her man lead. We hear the baby in the background. My man got the beard just right. Living his best life. Ain't got to deal with them sisters out there acting a dang fool. Zeta said, Dre, I bet the white girl appreciate this black man when he took her out. Absolutely correct. He said, Dre, the narcissism, the ego, the egoism, the arrogance of many black women is crazy. I tell you, it's crazy. He said, the baby is going to grow up to be a doctor. Seriously.
Forgotten that at the end of the day, they're just a regular human being.
I just want to say, stop letting people make you feel bad for your standard.
Okay, here's her second video. They've been destroying her so much after she put this. So she's had 3 videos, the Applebee's, and then that response video, the long one we just listened to. And now, because she got destroyed in the response video, now she's coming out with a 3rd one. That's how hurt she is. That's how triggered she is.
A lot of people are making comments about being single. Oh, you're still single? But the reality is, the only thing worse than being single is to be in a relationship and still feel single. And being miserable and being sad all the time and being heartbroken in a relationship. Now, if you have a good relationship, kudos to you. But a lot of people are projecting, and the reality is people are in relationships and they're miserable. I choose peace every single.
They always assume that they know somebody else's relationship based off of their traumas. They always assume that they know somebody else's experiences based off of their own traumas. That's the crazy part.
Time. And it is amazing. I choose God. I choose obedience. I choose to surrender my own wants.
I believe it was my brother Reggie who had shared something where somebody was talking about they can't do the 2 for $20 on the first date.
They were saying that if a man offered to take them on a first date to Applebee's, they would not go. That's disrespectful, and they feel like they would not even talk to him anymore, right? But they were saying that how could a man say that he likes you and he wants to get to know you and invest in you, but offering to take you to Applebee's? So I definitely have something to say about that.
If I go on a date with a man, if he says, I would like to take you to Applebee's, that's his standard, not mine, because I don't eat Applebee's.
Girl, you so old that you need to be eating Applebee's, Pear Bees, Honey Bees, Ant Bees. You don't need to be worrying about if you take. You should be happy that somebody is taking your old. I'm done. If y'all don't come get y'all auntie, grandmama / older sister, somebody come on here and get your older sister. This is uncalled for. Your older sister up here talking about she don't go to no Applebee's.
Not going to put him down because of
like she go to Applebee's right after church service.
what he likes, chain restaurants. But I enjoy Barbary because they have a good time.
Now, how the hell you get arrested for sharing an all-you-can-eat meal? Now, first of all, I don't know if that's new growth in her hair, but she don't got a I got you face. Like with that type of hairstyle, if we go out to eat and I say I ain't got no money, and she
this sister got arrested. Y'all gonna love this story. This sister got arrested in Applebee's because her and her girls were trying to share an all-you-can-eat. How you gonna share an all-you-can-eat?
I got you, I ain't going. So apparently Shanisha and the girls went to Applebee's. They probably listened to Sexy Red on the way there. They get there, they order 2 all-you-can-eat meals for $15.99. That's all you can eat, wings, shrimp, and regrets. Her and her homegirls was probably getting right plates out. They ain't even discreet with it at this point. You know, the first 2 plates, you probably chill. After that, ain't nobody looking. So now you got your girl ain't even pay for nothing. She going up to get her own plate. That's when they start getting upset with you. You ain't even trying to hide. So then the manager walk up, but I'm pretty sure he unconfrontational because don't nobody want to deal with a whole table full of Sharnishas. He probably was like, yo, I know y'all ain't supposed to do that, right? He ain't probably push it no further than that. Walk off because he got a plan. He come back with a new receipt with like 6 $15.99s up there. Everybody at the table got an all-you-can-eat buffet on their joint now. Now Sharnisha, she go off. She say, tell me where on this menu that it say only one person can eat off one $15.99. And guess what they do? They showed her and she cut the hell up. And now she in jail. And now she in jail with that same little crazy head dude sitting beside somebody in a holding cell, and they ask her how much. What you in for, girl? What you in for? About 6 $15.99.
She has $20 that was sent over by another patron that she said I don't.
Well, y'all about to have fun. 400-pound woman arrested after refusing to pay $8 in Applebee's, and the officer just said she had $20 in her purse.
enough money, so they gave her a 20.
These are your
She has a
queens.
20 in her possession that was given to her from somebody else here to help her pay.
Interesting.
So she didn't have any info to modulate.
Another exciting day at Applebee's, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So sorry. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
She wouldn't hit on the bus.
This can go really easy or it can go bad for you. You decide how you want to do it. Ma'am, let's go. All you got to do is pay whatever you ate and that's it. Ma'am, I don't want to.
All she got to do is pay the $8 in Applebee's and leave her alone. She doesn't have to get arrested. Yes, E-Man, 400 pounds. 400-pound woman. Now, he know let's go means I can't lift you up. He knows let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's get up out of here. He knows he cannot lift that woman off that bus.
I have to drag you out of here. Come on. 5311 go.
5311.
Can I get 55 in front of Calla Hills? I got somebody that just skipped out on a bill from Applebee's, and I got them detained over here. They boarded a bus. Ma'am, let's go.
10-4 back, we're on the care of Calla Hill, service of 32.
Let's go. I don't want to hurt you. Come on.
603, back me, 51.
The person's just acting like they're asleep. They're repeating the move. Ma'am, let's go. I'm telling her, listen, all they want is pay the tab, no harm, no foul. I gave her a bunch of chances. Talk to me. If not, I'm going to charge you with resisting. At this point, this is where we're at. But limited space and mediocre, I don't want to hurt her, but
Probably need a second.
Yeah.
ma'am, you understand you're being arrested?
Visual area 1024,
We'll probably need another pair.
48, white male, 50 years of age, jeans, short, gray or green, muscle shirt, tattoos from the neck down, Michael Kelly.
Yeah, we're gonna need definitely another pair.
Injuries, bicycle, animal 548, 43 on the state, 6 yard.
Come on. Ma'am, stand up. We don't want you hurting yourself. We don't want you hurting any officers. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
We don't want to hurt you. Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up. Come on. We don't want to drag you out here. Just stand up.
Come on.
1, 2, 3. Stand.
Come on. Come on. All the way. Get up. Yes, you can. Stand all the way up. 400 some pounds. Come on. You can get up.
Stand up. 1, 2, 3.
The officer had already said that they found that she had $20 in her purse already. She just walked out, and this seemed like a mental issue. She had $20 and didn't want to pay an $8 bill.
Let's go.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you. Is this her bag? Yeah, that's her bag. Thank you.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So I put on my scarf, a black shirt, and I threw on these little basketball shorts.
He said we were going to Applebee's. So why he mad? I came comfy. This is what y'all dating in the States? I'm being honest. I'm not being facetious. Well, maybe a little bit. This is what y'all dating in the States. This is what y'all asking out. Man, times must be tight if this is the best that y'all can date in the States. I guess I'm spoiled outside the country. I ain't gonna lie, I'm spoiled. And the rest of you brothers I know are spoiled too. 0 milligram, we spoiled. Cause this is the best that y'all dating in the States. This right here, bonnets, hair wraps. Look at what she got on.
So when I get there and I'm sitting down, he looking at me all weird and shit. So I'm trying to figure out like what the problem was. I didn't say anything because I'm like, oh, I thought we were just going to go grab something to eat. And then he gonna say, oh, so this how you be dressing when you go on dates.
And I'm like, first of all, a date? Like, you really took me to Applebee's. We all know that Applebee's ain't no expensive dressing up type of place to go to.
Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. First of all, you said that Applebee's is a fast food restaurant. It's not a fast food restaurant because nothing comes out fast. There's no food that you're going to get in 5 minutes or less. No, it's no drive-through. Anything to go, you would even have to call it in. So it's not a fast food restaurant. And second off, a date is a date. Like, first off, the thing with society is we already talk about how on one hand, men don't take women out on dates. Men are not willing to take women out on dates. But then on the other hand, you don't see certain outings as dates because they don't meet a certain qualification. Like, and even if you didn't consider Applebee's like an expensive dress up worthy type of date, a scarf, you're at a restaurant sitting down, why would you have your scarf on? And then sorry, but I hate when we feed into stereotypes. Why are you at a sit down restaurant in a scarf as a black person? I'm sorry, no. And also, like, is everybody really genuinely this fake rich? Because there's nothing wrong with Applebee's. We need Applebee's. That's the problem. Everybody complains about things like automatic gratuity and tipping culture and all of this other stuff and black owned restaurants charging you all of this for this, but shit on Applebee's. We need Applebee's. We need half price appetizers. We need Olive Garden. We need all you can eat pasta. We need Chili's freaking 2 for $25. But no, ma'am, you are representative of yourself first and foremost before anything. And the scarf was just a no-go. And there's nothing wrong with Applebee's. I like Applebee's.
Is that all it is? It's just that it's a chain restaurant?
No, it's cheap. That's what I keep telling you.
Okay, well, I have a rule, right, where I'm not going to take anyone on the first.
I don't care about your rule. Any guy.
Once again, I want you to look at how these women dress when they go to just these spots. They dress for Applebee's. I don't know why these women don't want to admit that.
I has never had a problem with taking me anywhere I want to go. So why do you have a problem?
Here she is with nose rings. Is this a fancy restaurant material? Look at her with the nose ring, one on the left side, one on the right side. She's looking gruesome. The angry black woman look. She said her ex-boyfriend didn't have a problem taking her out. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all see how these women dress? You see one had the hair wrap, the sweatpants. You saw the other sister with the white dress on. All these women dressed. You had the other sister in the beginning of the video looking like she dressed for HR. Okay, here we go. I'm talking about going to regular, everyday restaurants in South America. Y'all ready? Here we go. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Let me do a screen share real quick. Real quick. I won't be long with this, but I'm proving a point. This y'all girl. This y'all girl that's going to be doing a live stream tomorrow. This y'all girl. Your girl, Andrea. This is how Andrea dressed almost every day. Now when she come home, she putting on her comfortable shorts or sweats or whatever it may be. But when we walk out the door, bruh, every day. She just took her mom and her grandma to go get some coffee in a beautiful spot in the hills. This is Andrea. These photos, most of these photos I took. So if you wonder who the photographer was, I took them. We went on, the second one right here is us going on. We went on a date in by 0 milligram. We were in your neighborhood in El Peñon. Just a regular date night. Nothing special. Nothing special. And I'm not bragging on Andrea. I'm just saying in general, women in other countries know how to dress for the restaurant, for the part. Now this was Andrea on the island of Curacao. Right here, we're on the island. Just enjoying ourselves. Because remember, it's a Dutch island. That's why you see those Dutch buildings in the background. This is us at a restaurant once again. And this was in Curacao on the island. This was Andrea's birthday. We went to, that house is very, very famous in Colombia. So this was her birthday a few months ago. This is in the restaurant. Basic, you see what I'm saying? The difference, you see Andrea with the handbag, with the hand purse. You see the difference? This was when we were in Pareda. Shout out to the Coffee Region restaurants. My point is this. It's not about being elegant and all that all the time. My point is that many women in other countries know how to dress the part for the type of restaurants that they want to go to. This one is actually was on my uncle's Ghostface birthday. We took him to a restaurant in the mountaintops here in Cali. That's not too far from here. And we took this photo. Another restaurant. This is in where were we? We were going for breakfast in Granada area, not far from here. Different in night and day. Night and day. And Andrea is not the only woman down here in Cali that's like that. Dude, this is how Andrea be dressed when we go into the grocery store, man. I kid you. I'll be like, oh. As soon as I walk out the room, I have to check and look in Andrea's studio to look and see how she's dressed, so I'll know how to dress. We just went and got some coffee. This right here. Coffee up in the mountains here in Cali, Colombia. This was our anniversary about 2 years ago. Valentine's Day last year, come to think of it. Valentine's Day last year. Yep. And for T-Mac and all those guys, this was in that hotel in Chipichape, the Spy Walk, and they have a really nice restaurant. And we made reservations. We had a really good time. Really, really good time that day. You notice no long beat up fingernails, no ghetto nails. Big difference. Big difference. So that's your girl. We went out and got some tacos. This your girl dressed for some tacos, dog. For tacos. This how your girl dressed for tacos, bruh. This here in Cali. Tacos. Right in this area where we were in are a bunch of food trucks in Cali. I got to take you guys there. It's like 10, 15 food trucks that looks over the city. There's nothing but food trucks. Looking over the city. And this is her for her 30th birthday. And this is in Cali. And this is us when we're in France. And we were having breakfast. Bruh, why did I show Andrea? To showcase Andrea? Not really. I did that to show you guys that you guys ain't got to tolerate them bonnets and them bad dressed females just talking about take you to these expensive restaurants and they don't dress for it. They don't even dress for it. I know, right? Shout out to Paris. They don't even dress for it. You got women in other countries that dress better than women in the States just going to regular restaurants. But then they want to expect you dudes back in the States to be paying all this money, and they don't even dress the part. They don't even dress like that. They don't even dress like they deserve to go to some of those spots. He said, Andre, if you and Andrea, brings Andrea to the state, and no, that ain't gonna happen. Y'all go to Walmart. He said Andrea's gonna have a Western women in there. Dude, when we go to restaurants in other countries, I feel where you're coming from now, Zeta. When we go to restaurants or we just go out, just walking in other countries, man, it's amazing how people look at Andrea. Like we were in DR, They're not used to women walking around dressed like this, man. They are not used to that. Let me see if I still have that pulled up. Like when we were in DR, this is the mansion that we rented for $55 right here. This one right here, where she's in the bikini. This is in France, of course. This is in Barcelona. This, of course, is in France, once again. And this is at a national park here in Colombia. A lot of times we think about, our national parks in the States, but we don't think about national parks in other countries. And this one is amazing view, bruh, because you have to walk all the way up to get to that view. And we were in Bucaramanga. That's where we were, Bucaramanga. Yep. But I was trying to find when we were I was trying to find a particular photo. This is here in Cuba. When we were walking through Cuba, you see how your girl dressed? We're in Cuba. That's one part that gets me. We're supposed to be just regular tour, not Andrea. Andrea got to be fancy schmancy. Let me go back to this photo. She's standing in front of the Capitol in Havana. I forgot I took this photo. And this is in Havana too. I got some good photos, man. I forgot all about this photo. And of course, in Cuba, you gotta have the classic vehicles. But even walking through Cuba, dude, when we were in Cuba, DR, this is Andrea, man. This Andrea, just regular, everyday Andrea. Everyday Andrea. We were just walking through downtown to El Pinon, where my man 0 milligram is, in a cat park. It was me, I think Jeffrey, Ghostface, who else? D. It was D with us that day. It was just a bunch of, and there's some nice restaurants over here too. Shout out to my man 0 milligram. That's his neighborhood. And so this is in, I think this was in DR. Yep, this was in DR. Yep, all these were in DR. This was in her and her grandmama and them. This is the largest statue of Christ in South America. The one in Brazil is not the largest one. This is the largest statue of Christ in South America, in Bucaramanga. And so this your girl on just a regular Andrea. I think this was in yeah, these were taken in DR. These were DR trips. And then this is when we first got our truck. When we first got our vehicle. And then this when we were in front of our first apartment that we stayed in. We were for 5 years. This was New Year's Eve. I got tore up that year. Andrea with the Scorpio eyes, of course. So yeah, man. This was during COVID. Goodness gracious. I forgot about this, man. Woo, Andrea looked young. This was in DR. I don't know why. I don't know how we got started on this with your girl. This is probably, we're coming down to my favorite photo that I ever took of Andrea. We rented this spot, man. This spot was like $30 a night. That was it. It was a really nice, dude. Y'all got to go to the inside of Colombia, man. It was really nice, man. This was the entrance to that spot. Oh yeah, I had my 360 camera. That's when I had my 360. This tree is actually this big. Is that wide. This is not an illusion. That tree, that the circumference of that tree is crazy. So I said, we got to get a photo in front of that tree. So I like taking photos and she likes doing the poses. And let's see if I can find my favorite photo that we've taken in Cartagena. These were Cartagena photos. This was in Bogota. I took this one in Bogota. And let me see my favorite photo, man. Here it is. This is my favorite photo of Andre. I love this photo, dog. It was like she had the right color dress on, and it was like the right time of the day. The shadows hit her just right, the background colors, and then the tree matched her dress. Oh my God, man. I love with the hat. Perfect. This is my favorite photo that we've ever taken. I love it, love it, love it, love it. This one would go on a wall if it were me. We would be putting this one on the wall without a doubt. I love, love, love this photo, man. I was so proud that we're able to get this at the right angle, at the right time, with the right sunlight, with the light gleaming off the trees at the right time. Just love this photo, man, in Cartagena. Yep, I forgot where this was. This was in, I don't even, this this was in Mexico, in Cancun. I forgot we went to Cancun. I'm looking like, where the heck? I forgot we went to Cancun. Okay, Andre, get it together, man. So yeah, I've been taking photos of Andrea, man, for a long time, brothers. Long time. Look how young Andrea used to look, man. Woo, she was a shorty when we first started dating. Shorty. 23 shorty with the long, beautiful hair. This was my first trip to Cartagena. And this was one of the first photo shoots that we'd ever done. One of the first photo shoots that we ever did. This one was too, as well. Yep. This was in 2018. This was 2018, 2017. So yeah, back in the day, right? Andre was I took this photo. She was just celebrating 24. Woohoo! She was just celebrating 24. Good woman, man. Good woman. I can't complain, bro. I can't complain. This is outside of our Airbnb in El Pinon. Yep. This right here, we took the photo right here. This had to be February 2019. And to sit back and fast forward all the way up here, that one photo with the pink background, and to go all the way back up and see where Andrea is today. Just imagine, we took that photo in 2019. I just took this photo a couple of months ago in late 2025. See how Andrea has grown in her womanhood, how she's evolved from her fashion sense of back then to her fashion sense of now. What's my point in saying all this? My point in saying all this is, and I'm gonna get to the super chats and the cash apps in a second. My point in saying all this is that we men deserve women that, if they want us to take them to Ruth's Chris and not Applebee's, dress the part. Be that type of woman then. Be a woman that makes me feel like I underdressed. Because none of the guys that take these women to these restaurants never feel like they are underdressed. Don't ask me to take you to Ruth Chris and you aren't dressed the part, and I don't even look like I belong in Ruth Chris, and you don't either. That looks crazy. We're going to get back to the video in a second. Let me get to the super chats for the brothers. Shout out to all you brothers that are here, and shout out to every one of you. So so Will, you are correct. Whenever I go out of town with Andrea, they do look at me sideways because they're checking her out. Like in Cuba and DR, they didn't care nothing about me. They didn't even look my way. They was men and women were all checking out your girl, and she was just minding her business, just walking, and they'd be checking out your girl because that's how Andrea dresses almost every day. Almost every day. My brother Evan is in the building for one of the sponsors of this evening. Sponsoring this evening with the $100 love. He said the best dates that I've been on was in Brazil. Let's hear about this. He said, I've taken Brazilian women to McDonald's and Outback Steakhouse. He said they didn't complain at all. It's all about the companionship and the energy and the vibe. Absolutely. He said they were very excited, especially just getting a hamburger at McDonald's. Dating overseas, especially in South America, is the best. Is the best. Shout out to you, Evan, for being the sponsor of the evening. Appreciate you, EV, being here. Appreciate you being here. A man supporting men says this. He said, Andre, are you into photography? I am. I really am. I love photography. I'm an oil painter. For those that don't know, I do oil paints, acrylics. I'm an excellent drawer. I've been drawing my whole life. So anything that has to do with fine arts, I really enjoy. I really enjoy. Off camera, this Andre, the Andre that you guys don't never get a chance to meet, is I'm an oil painter. I like anything that has to do with the arts, like writing, like we love going to the ballets. The ballet comes here all the time in Colombia. A lot of guys don't realize that. We've seen the Nutcracker ballet that came here. We saw another one that came from Russia. So there's another one that's supposed to be coming soon to this touring Colombia. We like going to the orchestra. We like going out to just going for a walk in really nice areas that you would never expect to be looking that beautiful. We like going out to those areas. So a lot of times I get a chance to get great photos in those areas. I'll bring my DSLR camera. I've got the giant lens, like for example, I got my 720 to 200 lens. I got the giant lens. so I've got that. I'm a Canon man, so I like my Canon DSLRs. And so let me get myself back in order. There we go. So I got my Canon cameras. And then right now, cell phone cameras with the aperture blur, that blurry, creamy background that we like, the aperture blur on cell phones now is just as good as your DSLR now. And this one gets views like this. So instead of spending $700, $800 on a lens, your cell phones, man, the quality now in cell phones is crazy. But I also like to work with the classics as well, doing photo shoots with the classics as well. So yeah, anything that has to do with the arts, I really enjoy. Like I said, I've been doing oil paintings of people for years, portraits for years, acrylics, what else? Watercolor. I work with watercolor. I work with ink. I love working with ink when I'm doing paintings or drawings or portraits. So things like that. So yeah, that's your boy. He said, Andre in photography said, I'm thinking about purchasing a camera at Costco. For those that don't know, Costco is like, I guess you guys do know. My bad. I'm thinking about PriceSmart here in Colombia. PriceSmart in Colombia is their version of Costco. To get started in photography. I love photography, man. Photography for us has helped me immortalize some of the moments that we've had. Like we were just looking at Andrea's photos, and I had forgotten that we had been in Mexico. And I was like, well, I forgot we went to Cancun. And so to be able to look back with some great photos, man, I love it. I love it. Will says this. Shout out to our other sponsor of the night thus far. He said, Will says, if you guys really want to know where to go, where Colombians go to Colombia, get Colombian friends. Absolutely correct. He said you will also meet many Colombian women when on vacation solo. When you go into the interior of Colombia, Colombians do not or rarely do vacations on the exterior. Colombians don't go to Cartagena a lot. They're not going to Barranquilla unless the festival. They're not all over Santa Marta all the time. They go to the interior, to the coffee region. Armenia, Pereira, Manizales, Santa Rosa, St. Vincent, those small towns that have great, excellent views. Where we took a lot of these photos, man. That's where Colombians do their vacationing. Absolutely correct. That's us that go to the beaches. But Colombians don't. They'll go like once in a lifetime. They'll go to Cartagena type of thing. It's not because of the cost. It's just because they're like, listen, we own property on the inside of the country. We could bring all the grandkids, grandma, everybody, just bring our speaker, our music, bring all our drinks and bring all our foods and have a great time for the weekend. Why will we fly to Cartagena when we already own our own vacation home with a pool and everything that the kids can have fun? So a lot of times that's what Colombians do, man. Yep. He says this. He said, Andre, he said, now we all know. I know you about to say something slick. He said, when she gets into you, like when she gets into you and like you into the States, she doesn't care where you take her. Absolutely correct. That is true. That's absolutely correct. Andre got a few spots that she want to go to in the States, but other than that, she's like, just show me around. Absolutely correct. Shout out to my man AMFM. I am FF in the building, my brother. Price Mart and Costco are the same company. Absolutely correct. A lot of people don't know that. You're absolutely correct. Price Mart and Costco are the exact same company. Yeah, those are good regions you want to visit. Absolutely good areas that you want to visit. Let's go back to the video, guys. And my man Jay in the building. Shout out to Jay in the building with the $9.99. He said, "What's good, Dre?" He says, "My birthday." What? Happy birthday to our brother, man. He said, "Bruh, it's my birthday, my gift to say thanks for all your wisdom and knowledge." He said, "I will be in Palm Beach." Man, you're doing it right. Palm Beach and Aruba soon. Countdown. You a second clap. Happy birthday to my man Jay Kaysen, man. I'm glad, man. These years go by and we are being blessed more and more and more. Let me scroll down, let the video play. And if anybody said anything on the Cash App, we have the Cash App scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You know, Cash App is Love Crossing. And let's get back to the video, gentlemen. Let's get back to the video. But I just wanted to share that about you guys when it comes to how the women in other countries dress compared to how our women.
You sound very entitled, very stuck.
Now, go back to the United States. The nose rings. And the best that she's got on is a turtleneck. So you guys are expected to spend $300, $400, $500 at a restaurant. Not take them to Applebee's, but yet they got nose rings and turtlenecks. Yeah, all the glamping spots are really nice, especially where you are.
I'm not entitled. I just know my worth, and my worth is not Olive Garden. Like, clearly, like, do I look like Olive Garden?
Let me guess. You guys standard.
They always say, "Do I look like?" Why don't these dudes start telling the truth? Yes, you do look Olive Garden-y. Yes.
Yeah, like who? Everyone should have standards. Like, what is that about? What is Olive Garden about?
It's not standards. That's just being stuck up and like
But you see the way that I'm dressed. You saw the way that I'm dressed, and you brought me here. Like at this point, it's low-key disrespectful. And you got me these cheap grocery store flowers. Like you're at this point, you're disrespecting. Yes, you're disrespecting me. Like why would you bring me here? Like to look like I eat Olive Garden? Like be for real.
I brought you here because it's a restaurant. It's a
Guys, can y'all tell me in the comment section why don't men just get in their cars and just drop these women back off? I'm serious, and I'm not asking for jokes or anything. I want to know seriously, why do you guys think that we men don't just get back in our cars and drop these women off? Seriously. I know, right? I know. Why don't we just get in our cars and just drop them back off? All this explaining and confronting and all this. He says it's a safety pin in her hair. Right. She talking about, do I look like an olive with a safety pin in her hair? I caught that too. She got the earrings all at the, nothing wrong with having her ear pierced, so that's no big deal. But the nose piercings and the dangling nose pierce, that's scarcity. That's a good answer. Great answer, Andrew. That's scarcity mindset. You guys called it. Guys think that they cannot get better than this. Just imagine. Men think they can't get better than the women that we have on this video. Is it that bad in the United States that y'all think that this is the best that y'all can get? He say, soon she start talking crazy to me, making a U-turn. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Is it because they disrespect the box or they're desperate for the box? Absolutely correct. I can agree with that. I can see that. Just abandon her. just kick out your car. You go take an Uber, boo. He said, yep. The lust demon. Yep. These guys they think like if I play nice, I'm gonna get this coochie. Shout out to Mom Spaghetti in the building. And Corporate ST in the building. Yes, sir. Mr. Smith himself. He says she doesn't have to be she don't have to be having gas money for me to drop her back off. She ain't gotta have that. She just sit there, be quiet. He said, I was close to having a scarcity mindset in the States. That's a good. I'm glad you said that. He said the trip to Colombia changed everything. Yes, sir, brother. Changed everything. Shout out to you guys here, including our brother Evan once again. Let's go back to the video. Hear what this woman has to say.
I mean, look here. If you have a problem with Olive Garden, we could go to IHOP right over there.
IHOP?
Yeah, IHOP right over there.
Like what?
It's a restaurant. Like
it's not even breakfast time. Why would I want to eat breakfast?
It doesn't even matter. Like, it's a chain restaurant.
It's a chain restaurant. Exactly.
But it's a restaurant. That's the key point.
It's like fast food.
It's not fast food.
Yes, it is.
Look, if I took you to a McDonald's, I'd understand you being pissed off. But like, this is not McDonald's.
This might as well be.
This is like $30 a plate.
This might as well be. It's not $30 a plate. It might as well be.
Okay, I don't know what you ordered, but when I ordered $30 a plate, you can get some nice food here. Okay.
I'm not eating here. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm not eating. I'm not getting out the car and I'm not eating here. Like, what don't you understand?
Okay. Like, if you got a problem with it, you can get out of my car.
No, I'm not getting out. Take me home.
You can get out.
I'm not getting out. Just get in the car and take me home.
I'm not going to take you anywhere.
I don't even know where I am and you're just going to make me get out?
You can call an Uber. Because if money's not an issue, I mean, yeah, you can get an Uber.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm not going to drive you anywhere.
Well, you can keep your cheap flowers. I don't want them. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't need you.
Yeah.
Because you brought me here, like, what was the point of that?
Yeah, no.
Like, what's your problem?
You have a great rest of your day.
Like, you could just leave.
I am leaving.
Bye.
Bye.
Yo, I got a surprise for you. We here though, you go be eyes now though.
I know this boy didn't just bring me to Applebee's.
I would treat you out real quick. Let's go. Man, damn, my shit still ain't here.
Just take some water. I'm cool. She'll take water too though.
I don't want water.
Oh.
Damn, it ain't no steak on here.
Shit, that motherfucker a little too high. Okay, there we go. That's more like it.
Can I get the chicken tenders plate? Then I'll get a classic cheeseburger. Then I'll
Damn, she must ain't eat today. Shit.
no onions. And for my appetizer, I'll get the boneless wings.
The spinach dip, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Play it off. You cool, you'll play it. She ain't gotta know, just be playing. Damn, she going crazy.
How do y'all want y'all chicken naked? On his side.
No, sir. She and me.
I'm about to go to the bathroom.
Okay, cool. Do your thing. Shit, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, we had dude trying to hop up from the bar. I'm like, absolutely not. There's police outside. Please let me.
Are we about to see another one get arrested? Will says this. He said, I'm giving away my secrets now. Here's the hack for you guys. Many Colombian women go on glamping. This is true. And it's called glamping. Glamping together. If you are there and speak, they will invite you to the campfire. Facts. That's true. Stop being scared and explore. That's a good one. You are so correct about the glamping trips.
Please don't do that. You know, like, please don't. He's like, you don't have control of this situation.
Get her out of here.
Hey, Grove City Police. What's going on?
Nothing. I stung in my face with this finger.
All right, you were asked to leave.
Singing my life with this
You were asked to leave, right?
Yeah, let me go home.
Okay, well, how much have you had to drink tonight?
I had one small.
Somebody come get your little cousin before she get locked up. Yeah, it's called glamping. Camping trip. Yeah, it's called glamping. Absolutely. Glamping trips. I mean, they're nice. You can look them up on a if you want to look up glamping trips all around Colombia, you can look them up on Airbnb. They're all over Airbnb. All over Airbnb. Really nice spots, man. So, but come get your little cousin, please.
You want me to be honest? This is small. This is 8%. That ain't shit. And I watched the Laker game.
How did you get here?
I walked.
You walked?
Yeah.
Where from?
I live across the street, but I got kicked out. Y'all kicked me out over there earlier.
What's your
My
name?
bad. My name? You know.
I don't. I have no idea who you are.
Miss B.
You have an ID on you, Miss B?
You want me to get your ID?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get my glasses on.
Nope, just here we go.
I had to get my purse. Yeah, I know. I got to directly.
We're in Cali, Colombia. Shout out to my man Irv in the building. We're in Cali.
It's Brittany. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's how I need my glasses for earlier. I cussed the man out over there because I thought he stole my Gucci glasses. Gucci
sure
man gave no. The artist gave me a free pair of glasses. Here we go. Let me find my ID for you.
She said Gucci man gave her a free pair of glasses. Poor baby.
Here we go. Right here. That's the only one I have, honestly. Only one. That's a special. My whole life has changed since you came in. I neglected you were
She's singing like she from Detroit too.
that special one. I'm so in love, so deep in love.
All right, so listen, they've asked you to leave.
You want me to go home? Yeah, let me just walk out of here. Walk out the front door. I'm listening. Let me go ahead and get the hell on out of here. I was doing the music in here. Let me go. You right.
I know, Raymond. Poor baby.
Checks out. Thank you.
This shit right here ain't got nothing on it.
No, it ain't got nothing on it.
Like, bro, when it stick like this. I can't even pick the shrimp up. This is America's first Applebee's IHOP.
The first of many locations is here in Seguin, Texas. It's both menus all day. IHOP's breakfast or Applebee's comfort food, or you can try new fused dishes. 10 out of 10 on the buffalo chicken arm. Or this ultimate breakfast burger. That thing was amazing. It was good and messy. Or you could have Applebee's drinks with IHOP's breakfast. It felt like I was on vacation. Never done that before. Then I ended with a strawberry waffle sundae. Oh, it was good.
So it's not just Applebee's at night and IHOP during the day. It's both all night long to the break of dawn. Hey, to the break of dawn.
So this young lady is upset because her date took her to Applebee's. Now, I want to say a couple things about this. Ma'am, first of all, I'm looking at you, and you should be grateful that anybody is taking you anywhere. Applebee's or otherwise. You should get on your knees and thank sweet baby Jesus that someone is taking you out. Because there are a lot of men today who are in their financial celibacy journey, and they're not spending any money on dates at all. You can either do something free, or you can pull up at the crib, or you can pay. So you should be grateful that someone is taking their time, effort, and hard-earned money to take you out. Secondly, there's a lot of women who have gone to Applebee's or Ruby's, like my mom and my dad went, who got married and who have been married for a very long time. It is not about the date. It is about the time spent together and whether you guys like each other. See, a lot of women today want to be taken on extravagant dates with men that they don't even like because they can't afford to go on those extravagant dates by themselves. So they think that they're going to use their body and their looks to go on those extravagant dates. But I have news for them. Men are changing. They're wise enough to the games. I ain't taking you out on no extravagant date. I don't even know you. I don't know who you are, what you're about. Is your hair real? Is it a wig? I don't know. What's going on here? Why are we at this point that we are in where women think that men are money machines? We're not ATMs.
This is what our 6th date right now. Like, can we at least go and get dressed up and, you know, go a place with elegance? You know, does it have to be those type of places all the time? Like, can you take me somewhere nice so I can wear a dress? You know, you take me somewhere that doesn't mind if we wear hats or something like that. Like,
you can wear a dress wherever you want to wear a dress. They don't tell you can't wear a dress.
But can we dress up? Like, I don't want to be the only one wearing a dress, Pack. I want you to dress up. You don't have to wear hoodies all the time when we go out to eat. Can we look presentable and go out to eat at a nice restaurant, at a 5-star restaurant? Is it too much to ask for you to wine and dine me?
It's not too much to ask for. Like I said,
why
you can look presentable anywhere. I don't get what you're saying. Why are you making a big deal?
Do you hear what I'm saying right now?
I hear what you're saying, but like I say,
I'm not going to Applebee's, so if you don't want to change it,
with these dates,
I'm not getting too expensive. If you don't want to change it, then I'm not going.
How old are you?
37?
Do you want any kids?
You talking about with you or just in general? If they come out looking like me, maybe 1 or 2.
Do you have kids?
I got 2 little boys, 6 months, and the other one won't.
When's your birthday?
I'm a Cancer, baby. You know, we loyal.
What month is a Cancer?
Man, what? How you don't know that? Everybody know when Cancer season is. Man, you one of them church girls that don't keep up with none.
Are you a Christian?
I respect big God, but I ain't religious or nothing like that.
Well, do you have a relationship with God?
What you mean by that?
When was your last relationship?
Shoo, about like 5, maybe like 6, one of them years, something like that.
What are your thoughts on marriage? Do you want to get married?
Shoo, not right now. I mean, I ain't ready to settle down right now.
When are you gonna be ready to settle down?
Shoot, I ain't ready for all that right now. I'm just trying to have fun. I like my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be locked down.
But I have to run. I gotta go pick up some litter for my cat.
Stop. Turn.
I pick my tissue up. What's going on?
You're under arrest for disorderly conduct, right?
I don't have.
Let's just hook her up for disorderly. You're under arrest.
What are you talking about?
Disorderly conduct, okay? Got that lamp? Yep. Let me see it for me. Is there anything in the purse? Gonna stick us, poke us, anything like that when we search it?
No, to be all the way honest, you need to let me out of here and go home.
I can't do that now.
I didn't do nothing, bro.
We gave you the option.
My defense attorney's gonna go get me out of here today, whether you like it or not.
I don't care what happens.
They're gonna get me out of here today. Y'all need to leave me alone,
I'm in jail right now.
How come she ain't singing now? You're not singing now? No songs? No songs to sing?
That's right now, though. I don't care about right now. You ain't got no money right now, so stop talking to me. You ain't pull out nothing. Don't go to my purse. If you go through my purse, put my purse in the bag. Don't talk to me no more.
I'm just telling you we're gonna search.
That's what I said. I said what I said.
Okay.
I just did my makeup. I look good. You get out my face.
She said, I just did my makeup and I look good. Poor baby.
You scaring everybody away? You need to go away.
Can't do that.
Like, how about I go home? What you gonna disrespect me for?
What's that?
Why?
I'm not disrespecting
No.
Back up.
I'm talking
Back
to
up.
you. I want to talk to
You're
you.
gonna back up. Sit on the bump.
Ouch!
Well, that's what happens when you try to pull away. Now listen to me.
Well, now I'm gonna talk to you.
I gave you the option to comply. Okay.
Y'all got issues.
You littered.
Don't say no words.
You ran around cars in the middle of the street.
Innocent until proven guilty. Don't say nothing to me.
You're under arrest. So I already told you that.
He's hurting my hand.
No, he's not. What's in your hand?
He is hurting me.
Let go.
Can I talk to your boss, please?
Let go of what's in his hand, please.
He is hurting me. I'm innocent. You can just let me go home.
No, you're under arrest.
We did that.
We tried to do that with you.
Why did y'all chase me?
Because you're
For no
violating the law.
reason. For no reason?
Let's go.
I'm suing y'all.
You
I want a lawyer.
welcome- You get one when you go to court on this.
No,
Stop
because he got
pulling
my-
away.
He got my purse. I want a lawyer, bro. He got my purse on the floor?
Yep. When you run across the highway and you're drinking, you're drunk.
You just stay away from me, bro. I'm not drinking, I'm drunk. I'm a grown ass woman. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Stay away from me, bro. That's what I said. I thought I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me, bro. You offended in the Bible? I'm getting out tonight.
Sit down. They're not going to take that. Nope. I feel like skipping around a vehicle in the middle of this busy roadway is probably a good probable cause for a disorderly intox.
100%. So it's like I'm like, all right, you're under arrest for disorder.
Hey, make sure you put my stuff back in my purse. He going all through my purse, my wallet is sick. I had no food. This man need to get away from me, bro.
67, you can mark me.
Ain't shit funny. Ain't shit motherfucking joke. Ain't shit funny. Bro, you f***ing with me to eat right now? Nothing is funny, bro. Y'all about to let me out of here. Y'all f***ing my house, my husband right across the street, and he about to beat me. Y'all need to go ahead and let me out of here, bro. Real shit, I'm innocent until proven guilty. Leave me alone, bro. Give me my purse back and let me go home. Let me get a public defender. Go ahead and get out of my way. I already got a public defender, bro. I'm about to leave. Let me out of here. Let me get a public defender. Go ahead.
I guess I would disarm.
Sure, face away. Face away. Over here.
Do you have anything else in the perk mistake?
No, ma'am.
Nothing?
I need to go eat.
You need to eat. What do you want to eat?
Applebee's. I said I offered to buy both of y'all something. Y'all let me go eat because my husband's supposed to be coming at 7.
So nothing.
I have to go.
Nothing on the list in the perk mistake me hurt me.
No, make sure you got my purse, please.
I'll just give you your conveyance warning now, okay? If there's
Thank
anything
you.
hitting on you, you're going to get charged with felony, okay?
Thank
Taken
you.
to
You
jail.
gonna come over there and eat? Maybe another time.
Yo, it just went down in Applebee's. A wife just caught her husband on a with his baby mama.
Excuse me. First of all,
My man got the glitter 4 tops, sparkly, the spinners, Frankie Beverly and Mays jacket on.
you don't cuss at them. We all gonna have dinner together. You don't cuss we all gonna have dinner together. Girl, can I get a menu? Thank you. Why is she here? We need to figure something out because this ain't gonna work for you. So what we gonna do? We're trying to have a family. We family, right? Isn't that what you just said a few minutes ago? Yeah, well, we gonna be one today. You wanna go pick out matching rings? Because we gotta have us together. Wow, she give you a menu? Yes, I asked for one. You deserve a menu. Thank you. Why does she get a menu? She's saying.
Okay. Come on, Jaquez, get up.
What? What's up, babe?
Come on.
That muscle relaxation kicked in, man. I'm feeling good over here.
I stopped to get us something to eat since I done blew your back out. Come on, let's get something to eat.
All right, come on, man. Where we at?
We at Applebee's. Is that okay?
Applebee's? How did you know?
Now you see how men respond to Applebee's.
Good minds think alike.
This is my spot.
It is?
I be singing about Applebee's. I say, Applebee's, Applebee's, what do you got? 2 for 2 is a happening spot. A platter for you and a platter for me.
Applebee's, that's the way to be. Applebee's, 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 yeah. Applebee's, Applebee's. You like? How did you know this was my spot?
Because it's my spot too.
Oh my God, you like Applebee's?
I do.
Are you serious?
Yes, Jaquez. Come on, let's go get us something to eat.
Jaquez seemed like he got a little sugar in him too.
Gosh, I can't believe it. Some women get turned off by coming to restaurants like this, and you actually want to go to Applebee's?
Yeah, let's get this 2 for $25.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Facebook just put us together.
All right.
Oh my gosh, what match made it? Oh my God.
Hey, go.
What would I do without you?
Let's never find out.
Look at that fine couple. Hey, how y'all doing? Did y'all enjoy your meal? All right, all right. Applebee's, look at that.
Look at it.
Are you two a couple?
Yeah.
Would you mind telling us the story of how you first met?
I saw him and I said, I think I'm gonna marry that man. That was the first thing I said about him.
We started talking, like it was never awkward. It just felt like we were friends, like forever.
And the rest is history. About 2 years ago.
2 years in, what's your favorite thing about him?
You're so kind, and he has a passion like no other. I mean, he's a teacher, and his passion for education is everything about him. You're my best friend. You make me want to be the best version of myself I can be.
What's your favorite thing about her?
It's her ability to connect and her empathy for other people.
And what does date night look like for you two?
Ooh, date night could mean anything from a bottle of wine somewhere, laughter.
Usually has some.
See how simple she said. She said date night could be a bottle of wine and some laughter. Just a bottle of wine and some laughter. The reason why I'm ending the videos section with positive people, because not everybody is crazy. There are some people that are just down to earth.
Food in it though.
Gotta have some good. We're big foodies.
We are partnering with Applebee's.
Oh my God.
And we are bringing back their date night pass.
I've been wanting to do a date night.
You're the first couple of 2026 to receive it, and it will cover your next 12 dates there.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm so excited for this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's an Applebee's.
And what are your names?
I'm a young
Steven.
Thank you so much. Excuse me. Sorry. Are you two a couple? No.
I've known this old guy for like over 40 years. We were high school friends. We met in high school in 1978. Was making trouble, and now we're fairly responsible. You know?
47 years in. What's your favorite thing about him?
I've just always been a zany guy. When I was 20 or so, I proposed to my wife. I didn't have enough money for the ring. George lent me money. You can't ask that from anybody. We're old. How old do I look?
48. Would you consider yourself forever New Yorkers?
Yes. Forever New Yorkers, yes. I need this kind of energy. I want Chinese food, Korean food, Vietnamese food. I look out the window and I could order it. I've lived in the same neighborhood for the last 50 some years. My particular apartment for about 35 years now. I've always worked here. I'm glad we sent our kids to school. They received a such diverse and open environment. Just the culture, I would never go anywhere else. This is our backyard. Can't get any better than that.
Any chance we can get a quick tour of your apartment?
Yes! I just got to give my wife heads up. She's off today. Wife said yes, the boss. Thumbs up. Okay, one house rule. No shoes in the house. We're not a couple. We are a couple. This is our compact kitchen.
This is Al. Come say hello. He's very social.
We have a record player.
Living in that apartment for 35 years. Shout out to them.
This is probably one of our combined favorite. This is when we were married, 1988.
Thank you guys so much. Sorry, are you two a couple?
Ooh, no, we're best friends.
Will you tell us the story of how you first met?
Oh my God! This is what I think. I don't know if you remember it as such, but we both looked at each other and we said at the same, oh my God, you're gorgeous. Yes. It was love at first sight, and we've been friends for like a decade.
10 years in, what's your favorite thing about her?
Sasha has the warmest spirit. You look at beauty in life, and it just reminds me every time I see you to like think of what matters.
What's your favorite thing about her?
Her generosity with your efforts with me. You've just like been able to say, I accept you for who you are, like genuinely love me, and I'm so grateful to you. I really am. I love you. I really do.
What's your favorite thing to do together?
Eat. Eat.
We eat pretty good
We eat
together.
pretty good. We love our food.
We're actually partnering with Applebee's to bring back their date night pass, but it isn't just for couples. Because your friendship is so awesome, we wanted to give you something that means more time together. It covers your next 12 meals there in 2026.
Oh my god! Thank you so much.
Of course. And what are your names?
Yuri and Sasha.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let that cool off for a second. It's gonna be hot, okay?
Thank you.
Enjoy. You're welcome. You guys still alright? Let me get this straight. You got offended because he took you to Applebee's. And hey, if you want exquisite dining, that's your prerogative. But why not text him and say, hey, by the way, where are we going? And then once he said Applebee's, just go ahead and block him. Why go out on the date, use him for the food and the drinks, and then block him after? Because that's what she did in the description. It said, best believe after that I blocked him. We have an issue with telling the truth in this country. When you pulled up to Applebee's, before you got out of that car, you should have said, wait, I don't even want to waste your time. If this is our first date, I'm not going to be interested. And then leave it at that. If he take you home, cool. But, you know, he could have drove you to a different restaurant. You don't know because you didn't give a chance. And this is the other issue I have. Y'all pick people based on where they take you instead of their character and their mindset. The Applebee's dude could treat you better than the dude who took you to Ruth Chris or any of these other restaurants like that. Just because he takes you to an exquisite restaurant don't mean he the one. Oh my God, he's 6 foot, he has a beard, he took me to so-and-so, it was fine dining, I think he the one. And then when he play you, like you played the dude at Applebee's, then we gotta hear about it. You come on here crying, telling us how, you know, all men ain't you know what, and we gotta hear the sob story. The Applebee's dude could have been your husband. The second date could have been way, way more exquisite than Applebee's. But see, you didn't give it an opportunity to blossom. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Shout out to all you guys, and we're gonna leave that as well. We're gonna leave it at that. The reason why we brought this particular topic up tonight, because the sister was going viral over the past couple of weeks, and the fact of the matter is that there are a lot of women that don't agree with her or her behavior. Is it too late? Even though there are a lot of women in the United States that don't agree with her, is it too late? Has it come to the point where many of us men have said, we don't care if y'all agree with her or don't agree with her. We are done with these dances and dealing with this mess in the United States. Shout out to all those in the States that have found love and are finding love in the States. But just and as importantly, shout out to all us men that are finding love and appreciating our lives in other countries. So I'm glad to see that you guys were here with your boy on a Saturday evening. This was fun. Tomorrow night, you will be with Andrea, and she will be talking about what we were talking about before, women using witchcraft to get you foreign guys. They decide that, hey, I could use witchcraft. I like what one brother said, why don't they use the witchcraft in South America to get money instead of just using witchcraft to get to men? I guess they're trying to just get the men with money. I don't know. But shout out to you guys. Glad to see that you're here. And it's going to be tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern, where your girl Andrea will be here with you guys. Thank you guys for supporting by way of PayPal, Cash App, and Super Chats. We appreciate that more than you realize. Let's get ready with the new outro inspired by our brother Kenny Peoples. Shout out to you. I got a video coming up this week for you, Kenny. Let's get ready to get started.
We can do better. We could be chasing dreams. We know what's right, and we know how it feels. Yeah, we can do better. We can make a change for real. Yeah, we can do a lot better. We can be facing fears. We know what's up, and we know how to get there. Yeah, we can be stars. We can be the chance we